Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you, Purple Pixie. Thank you, Batgirl. How exciting. Now you give me all your money. Just joking. Hi, Gladys. Gladys, I would totally come watch you if you got a channel and started going live. I would totally come watch you. Hello, Melissa Jade. Thank you. Hello, Jenny Rose. Thank you. Vivian Chen Sanchez. Thank you. Love and Life at Home. Thank you. Thank you. Akasha. Thank you. Jennifer Sharp. Thank you, so many people. Thank you, Boston Koozie. Congratulations. Thank you, Maybelline. God, it's so funny saying Maybelline. Hello, Sandy. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Sandy. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Susie G. Hi, Susie G. Thank you so much. It's like just like I don't know why. It's just like four digits. Four digits is like a big deal over three. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, Lindsay, you go pee. I'll drop the link when you get back. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Love and Life at Home. Yeah, I popped my 1K cherry on Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for that was pretty cool. Thank you, Peaceful Plants. Peaceful Plants. Thank you, Audrey. I like the name Peaceful Plants. Thank you, Penny, for your thoughts. Yes, Boston, you can come up. Thank you, Amanda. I'm gonna wait for Lindsay till we get you know, what ticks our turtles, I guess. The DeLorean is next. That's right. We got to get the DeLorean up. Thank you, Tam. We got to get the DeLorean up. Next 5,000. I'm just. You'll never make it before you get reported for being controversial. You should make it. You should. Okay, Boston. We should get you. You were at what were you at before? 700? Where you at now, Lindsay? I usually check that shit just to see. Everybody, follow the DeLorean. I'll drop her link in chat. Hold on just a second. I will drop. Or, somebody else can. Sorry. Ooh, boy. We are almost at 400. I thought you were over 500. I thought you got you didn't get your community tab before? I thought you were over. Yeah, you're 380 now. Good job. We'll get you there. We will get you there. I am trying to find my how do I find my live? Why am I such an idiot? My channel. Thank you, Alexis Lee. Alexis Lee is not Alexis Blackheart, right? Because I would be mad if Alexis Blackheart changes her name. There's the DeLorean. Oh man, I thought that you had your community tab. You should. You should promote yourself. Your videos are fucking hilarious. You should. Mel Hawks, thank you. Did you go pee the DeLorean? Did you see the link? Okay. Oh no, Alexis Lee. That's fine. Alexis Blackheart just is Alexis with a black heart after it, and I love calling her Alexis Blackheart. So I would be I don't know. I think you could get yourself in a lot of trouble without it. Um, you say in private chat what you said last time. See if you remember. And then Boston's going to come up too, and then we'll talk about what ticked our turtles today. I'm very happy about the 1K. I'm really fucking disgusted by some other shit. I mean, I know who's going to actually do that. Who is actually going to do that? Nobody's going to do that but you. Hi. Oh, you're typing.
Can
That's
you
not
hear
what you
me?
said last time, but yeah, I
It's
can hear you.
not.
That's not what you said. No. You said
I'm
something
just glad
about
I put it in the private chat and not the public chat. As soon as I sent it, I was like, "Oh shit! What did I say? I gotta
Wait,
look
one
now."
second. Vivian Chan Sanchez, you got one premium left if you want at the DeLorean. You can go live and have a community tab. What? Hello, X amount of words. Hello, Miss Diamond. Thank you. Hello, Rena. Thank you. What does that mean, Vivian? You have one premium left if you want it. You can go live and have a community tab without having 1,000 subs. Or I mean, no, it's 500 now subs. Thank you, Mr. Jen. Oh my God, Mr. Jen, I can't even read your font. Oh, it's so small. I'm assuming that's Mr. Jen from the picture. That font was so tiny, I meant they put my glasses on. So has anything ticked your turtle today, Lindsay? Lindsay?
Who are you talking to? Oh, me. I was making a
Lindsay?
joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything ticked my turtle, what hasn't ticked my turtle? I hate saying that. By the way, I don't know who started that. No offense. I just hate. I don't like it.
Well, I think it is. What is it that
I
you
don't
say?
know.
What
I don't
what is
understand
the
it.
Peter Peter Griffin thing that you say?
Oh, what really
You know
grinds
where
my gears? What
yes.
really? It's what grinds my gears.
Yeah, that's the thing. So anything grind your gears today?
Yeah.
I have premium on
Well,
my
yes, quite a
regular
few things
account.
have grinded my gears.
Yeah. I'm upset.
Are
Like
you
I did
reading
not
chat?
watch a little bit. Yeah, why? Why? What's going on?
I was like, well, that's kind of random after what I just said about having premium something. I was like, okay, but I
Oh,
assumed you're
okay. I
reading
was
a
just reading.
comment.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Carry on.
Oh, sorry. I didn't watch all of Natasha's live because even though I did watch some of it, I can't stand watching her for too long. But I'll tell you what, the very beginning, I'll tell you what. Let me tell you a secret. Um, apparently, one of her subs has passed away, and I'm not going to say any names, and I don't know who this is. Um, but the way that she addressed it made me so fucking sick to my stomach. Someone asked who it was, and she said she was an old sub of MRB's and she came over to to speak out about MRB and then said a couple of other things. And then said that to her friends, like that she was, sorry or whatever. And then she kind of, she did her thing, dramatic pauses, looking up to the left, doing her thing. And then she said, this just makes what I'm annoyed about. And then she trailed off. But then like she went on to like talk about what she was annoyed about. I mean, that it's just fucking so sick to me. That mentality is so fucking sick to me. Someone fucking died. Someone fucking
So
died.
basically,
Like this was
she took the opportunity to be like, oh, to get an MRB at the same time, like get that dig in,
yes.
like, oh,
Yeah.
they left her, blah blah, and make it, anything but about the fact that the son
Someone
had
fucking
died.
died. And like if
Yeah,
this was someone you knew, yes, she was not a friend to the deceased. That's what Mr. Jen says. And I don't know any of this, but if this was someone that you knew and that you're this upset about, wouldn't you have something to say about that person?
right.
Not just the YouTube drama shit. And then I'm sorry that your fundraiser is on hold, but you texted your lawyer and your lawyer texted you back during your live and made you feel better. So why didn't you just text your lawyer, choose not to go live, wait for your lawyer to respond before you started your outrage or whatever so that you could have another thing to blame on people, on them, blamed it on MRB and Melissa Jade. Uh, and then,
Oh, is that who
you
got
know,
blamed? Melissa Jade
oh
also
yeah.
got blamed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is there going
Yep.
to be another list going around about who's to blame for this? I
Yeah,
can't make any more
probably.
videos, people. I'm just kidding.
Y'all have to start making your own videos. How
Damn
long?
it! I'm start over.
Oh, I know, because seriously, she said, my lawyer just texted me back. She read it for just a few seconds and then came back and had all this information about what the lawyer said.
What
Like
time was all that? What
if
time was that live? Just
this,
curious.
it's still going.
Wait, but when did she supposedly get this information from her lawyer that called her back?
Just within, or didn't call, texted. Just within the last hour or so, I guess. I'm
I'm
guessing.
calling bullshit on that.
Well, yeah, I'm calling bullshit because it's like fucking 11. It was like 11 o'clock at night when
Right.
she texted them, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but my other point was like, or my point was like, she read it off. She read it to herself, obviously, right? And then
Hmm.
she said, "Oh, I feel better," and then proceeded to give all this information that the lawyer had given her, like so much information in one fucking text that took her like 30 seconds to read, right?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you,
So
Tira.
such
I
good
mean, just
lawyers.
like if lawyers, well, even if a lawyer did
Madam.
give you their text, personal text, because I have our business lawyer for my work. I do have her personal cell phone number. Like she is our
Hmm.
lawyer, and like if there's anything, like we can personally call her. But
But do you
my
call her
lawyer's
at
not going
11
to
o'clock
answer
at
at
night?
11 o'clock at night on a fucking work night, you
Exactly.
know?
Well, wait. First of all, this whole thing with PayPal, what does that? Let's just say everything is on the up and up. Okay, whatever. Allegedly. What
Allegedly.
would she be asking? Because I didn't see this part. Um, what would she need to consult her lawyer about with the PayPal thing? That has nothing to do with. I mean, that's funds she's raising, but that has nothing to do with why she hired the lawyer. He doesn't care as long as he's getting paid or got paid, which she said she paid him, right? So what is he going to do about that? What did she say the lawyer
Hmm.
said? I guess is what I'm trying to get at.
She didn't say what the lawyer said. Well, she did say what the lawyer said. She said, "Oh, the lawyer said that not to worry, that PayPal just put that about the transactions, about them not getting their things or whatever. Like the people donated and then reported that they didn't get their merchandise, and that she was
Her
supposed to
lawyer would
show
not. That's
that."
bullshit. Bullshit.
Well,
I'm
right.
sorry.
First of all,
Bullshit.
her is her lawyer a PayPal expert? She said
Right.
she gave
What
this
would he?
information like,
Yeah.
well, the lawyer said that they have this, like they probably got all these reports and they just put out this general information and blah blah blah. But then they'll look at it. Just call them tomorrow. Let them know it's for a fundraiser. But how does she know that those people haven't reported her for the actual violations that she's making,
Right.
and that
And notice
they've
too,
and
Well, I mean,
She didn't show the
go ahead.
transaction either. That was, she's like, on one screen, there was literally 5 transactions. And she's like, there's all these. And then there's even more after that. And so, like, one showed a withdrawal of $30. And then, she like closed it off real quick. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, if you can't like verify that the money that you're taking out isn't going towards legal defense, then isn't that against their terms of service?
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing that, I mean, I'm looking at it like, really, I'm trying to look at it just kind of from a factual point of view. And again, this is my opinion. I should say that because I can use logic and facts all day long, but whatever. Number one, I agree. No lawyer, I'm sorry, is going to be calling you that late at night. Number two, again, why would her lawyer have anything to say or know the ins and out of PayPal? You know what I mean? That's
Right.
not why he was
Right.
hired, was because she's whatever about PayPal. And wait a minute, I had it. I'm old, but I want to make my point, damn it. And I feel it slipping away from me. Hold on a minute. It's right there. Wait. We were talking about that, and I bitched about that. And then it was something about the PayPal. Oh, I know what it was. Every time, and this goes, I think it's generally speaking, when you call your lawyer, any kind of correspondence, whatever, with your lawyer, that costs money. That costs
Exactly.
So you can't
Yeah.
tell me
No,
that
all of
she's
it's
gonna have this
billable
phone call, this text,
hours.
right?
Text your lawyer, like,
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, and they're going to get right back to you. Number one, a lawyer getting right back to you like that.
Thank you, Amber.
Okay, but you
Thank
didn't
you,
tell me when
Janice.
she
Thank you,
texted him
Amber.
either. Whatever.
And a
be
Yeah,
lawyer.
fair.
she would.
I
Go ahead.
have we all had lawyers?
Yes.
I've
I
had.
prefer not
I've
to
had a
answer
lawyer.
that. I'm just
Well, I like with my lawyer, like sometimes, like, and they were an amazing lawyer, but sometimes I'd have to wait like almost 24 hours to hear back, depending on their
sometimes longer
caseload.
than that. And let me
Like,
tell you another
well,
thing.
yeah,
In the middle of the pandemic, courts are clogged, backed up even more than our justice system is usually clogged up, backed up, whatever. And all I'm saying is, again, I don't know what time she claimed to have texted her lawyer, but I've just called bullshit, in my opinion, on all of that. To me,
yeah,
it feels like her funds got frozen. What better way than to come on there and be upset about it, get
think she
people
got
mad at be mad at everybody else,
yeah,
to get angry at everybody else, to sadfish potentially for money through, Cash App and other ways because her funds are frozen, but to also reassure everybody that everything's on the up and up, so they'll
Yeah.
keep donating or
I
whatever.
got a text.
That's my opinion.
She probably got a text from Robbie or something saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, don't
Yeah,
worry,
check your
like,
text, because she
Yeah,
kept
and so
telling Robbie to check her text,
right,
to check his text right away.
Exactly.
It
Well, he's
probably was,
got his
yeah.
own fundraiser. He's got his own fundraiser that she's
yeah.
apparently allegedly advised him on. So perhaps, perhaps they both have a vested interest in
Yes, perhaps her
dotting
advice
I's
to
and
him gave her the information that she needed.
right,
Yeah.
right. Allegedly.
Well,
And I also want
she
to say
has-
this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Heather.
I was just gonna say, like, she has her tells. Like, whenever she starts, like, la 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 la, like singing and whistling, those are 2 of her fucking tells. And
Yeah.
dancing. Like, when she like obvious as fuck. She's truly bothered.
And she does this little like, like starts
Vivian,
shaking her
she also
head.
said
and
the FBI agent we put her in
smirking.
touch with gave him her private number too. She likes to say that. I mean, she is such a fucking manipulator. She is such a fucking. I mean, it is beyond my comprehension how people don't fucking see it. Like she gets.
Just
she
real quick,
told.
Holly,
She told
I
her,
brought that up with him last time I talked to him. I brought that
yeah,
up. I told him
and he
about
laughed. He laughed. Yeah.
that. I
But
won't
yeah,
say everything you
like
said, but
she
yeah.
literally she literally wanted people to believe that she was so fucking special that an FBI agent that she avoided contacting when her life was threatened, would give her his personal cell phone number. And then later she
Yeah.
said it was his work cell phone number. But guess what? We all had his work cell phone number.
Right.
Fucking
I talk to
morons.
that man like every week, sometimes a few times, but at least every week because I got appointed
And
point person, not because I asked, but because
Holly,
he asked
yeah,
me, but
but then
whatever.
go ahead.
but
I'm
then
sorry.
I also want to say I'm highly offended, and I do believe that also that also our Queen Bee Beyonce would be offended by her use of the song "I'm a Survivor" as that's her like theme song. Holy fucking
Mhm.
shit! When
Are
she
you
started
kidding
playing that,
me?
and she was like, "This is me right here," and I was like, "No, not Queen Bee." I was like, "No,
I already put her. Listen, I already
do
put her
not like."
song up on my channel, and I had it on my old channel. Well, actually, I got into it with her underneath Foz's channel. Went back and forth. That's when I first called her Queen Block Block and Queen Cluck Cluck and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I put her dancing to her song on my channel. So you know, that's her song.
Did we already talk
Yeah.
about the other
Yeah,
things she did today?
that's what I want to talk about. I want Holly to
Which other
play the
thing?
video. The thing with
Yeah.
Oh
Miss
yeah, I
T.
can't play. I can't share my screen. If Foz, are you here? I haven't actually talked to Foz all day. Is he
He'll
okay?
yell at you.
I've I
Don't. He's going to yell at you.
no,
He
I'll
said
message
his
him.
stuff is too full and he cannot listen to me clearly, people. I'm telling you because I keep forgetting and asking him, and he gets mad every time. He's like, I can't share screen because my computer is too, and he gets all mad about it. Don't even
Thank
ask
you,
him.
people
Don't
of
ask him.
social media. Okay, I won't
Yeah,
ask him.
I'm gonna
Is
ask him and
Tiffany
see if he
here?
gets mad.
Okay, yeah, go
No, no,
ahead.
no,
I want to
no, no,
see. Go ahead. See what happens.
no,
Or what
no.
do I know?
Boston,
I don't. Wait. I don't want to speak for Foz. So go ahead. That's a little joke there. Going back to.
It,
Boston, can you share it?
he
You're
can't
on the
share.
computer.
He
Can
can't
you
share
share
his
it?
screen either.
No, but maybe
Oh,
Boston can.
he just said he heard that.
Boston
Okay.
is using Boston is using a thing called Snap
Snap
Camera, right?
camera. Everyone needs to get it. It's so fun.
I
It
used
took
it
Yeah,
me
and
last
I'll be
night.
hours.
using it next
See
time
how
I go live, but
flawless
just
my
not
skin
tonight.
is? It took me hours to do my makeup
Um,
tonight.
it turned me into a man. It
And by
did.
the
A
way,
cartoon man.
Amber Riot,
Just so
she's
you
a
know.
babe. She's a babe out of that. It turns you into a cartoon man.
I'm gonna send
Is
it
that
to
what you
you right
said? It
now. I'm
turns you
not
in.
lying. Yes, I was really pissed last night because I was all excited about trying it, and I got really pissed because I mean one of them was fine. A couple of them were fine, but one of them I'm hold on. I'll send it to you. Let me find it real quick. There it is.
Okay,
You
so
can tell I'm not happy
um,
either in my expression.
She's a
are you
man,
sending it? You
man.
sending it to
I'm
me?
gonna
See,
send it to you,
Melissa,
Holly, right now.
I told
I'm
you,
sending it right
Melissa,
now.
I'm
Right
brave
now.
enough to show my real face. See, Melissa? This is me. This is what I really look like.
Look at that shit. You see that
Well,
shit?
is that on actual Snapchat?
Wait, I want to see it.
Yes.
Is that on
What,
actual
All right, I'm gonna
Snapchat?
send it to you. Yeah.
Okay, no,
what did you send it
Yes.
it's
to?
different.
Yes.
This is a different app.
Well, I
This is a
couldn't find
different
the
app.
damn app.
It's
I
not for
couldn't
the
I want
find
phone.
to
it.
see.
You
I
need
want
it
to
for a
see what
Mac.
made Lindsay a man.
Well, because it's not
Boston,
for a phone or
I'm
a
sending
for
it
a
to you
Mac
right
or a
now.
Windows.
put it
I
in
was so
private chat,
pissed.
Boston.
Look how mad I look. I sent it in the chat. Look,
Oh,
Oh, that's
Yes,
cute.
exactly,
You
Melissa
I
don't
was
look
J.
like
not
a
happy.
Melissa
man.
J, you
No.
have to get it. You you have
That's
to get it though.
adorable.
You have to get it
Okay.
because like I want to do a full on panel with all of us like this.
Yeah,
I
she
Heather,
said
know.
you
she
have to
wants.
get
She's
it.
gonna
I think you
take
can
me
only
on.
use it on the computer.
Take.
I know. I found my charger, but
Hmm
now I can't
Oh,
plug
that
my
must be
fucking.
it. That must be it. If you can only use it on a computer, that
Oh,
must be it. I'm gonna send you the other one though, Holly. I'll
Computer
send it
or a
right
Mac.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's adorable, Lindsay.
Oh, that one's
I like
Oh,
cute.
that one.
fucking iPad. I don't
See,
know
do you
why
want to
this stupid
see?
I
iPad.
like that one.
Here,
That's
do you want to
so
see that
cute.
one on me? Hold on.
I
How do
know
I get
I'm
out of
gonna
full
look
screen?
Thank
terrible.
you.
Oops. But I don't want to
One
distract
at a
Oh,
the
time because we're
please.
all
chat.
talking
I don't
about
want to
it.
distract the
Yeah.
subject with going through all the cool filters
Right.
at the moment.
We'll do
Because
that
the
in another
subject is
time.
not about how awesome I look. I said I'm gonna always go on panel like this now, so
So for
deal with
those of
it.
you that don't fucking know,
Deal with it.
Yeah, let's talk about what happened.
so
Okay. So earlier today, go ahead. Go ahead. You do it.
yeah, no, I just want to I want it to make sense because you said, I didn't see the whole Mandy C threatened her and stuff. So what constitutes threatening in C's book? Because I'm sorry, if she literally was up on her live and she was holding this ridiculous knife, and it's called a zombie killer. I don't know. You can go back to her live and watch it. It's creepy and it's gross. And she's like making all these
I got it.
stupid, evil faces. And then she says, "See this, Miss Portland? It's for you." Like, what the fuck? Like, how is that not threatening?
It's 100% threatening.
Yeah.
Can I
Hey,
say
Miss
something when you're
Portland,
done?
this is for
Just, I just want
you.
to make a quick point. I'm going to jump off panel in a few. If she, when I heard about all this with the, bullying and blah, blah, blah fun, the first thing I swear to God well, I should swear to God, but, whatever, that popped in my head was, wait a minute. So Mandy did not make that list. Mandy did not make that list.
Right.
But yet she's named off all these other people for making videos. No threats, but making videos. Most of the videos using clips of her, not like clips of me saying this stuff, but clips of her. You know what I mean? But Mandy, that's cool. That's fine. I thought that would get laughed out of court. I don't even think that'd make it in court unless you got Saul Goodman for a lawyer that said, sure, give me $5,000 and we'll take it to court and don't give a shit as long as they're getting paid and whatever.
If
That's
she's
my
a lawyer,
opinion.
if she has a lawyer, that's the
That
only kind of lawyer she
yeah.
has.
Yeah. Well, so I really wish it was easier to get in touch with Miss Portland because possibly something could get done. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe she'll show up tonight because yeah, that's like that to me is a fucking threat. Like I took that when I saw
100%.
it, I took that as a 100% that she was threatening Mrs.
Yeah.
Portland.
Well, and I
she
saw she
said,
tried to walk it back later. She tried to
Yeah.
walk it back and be like,
Did
if you
she?
come to, she was like, yeah, I have weapons. And it's not, think I sent you that clip where she's like, this isn't like
Oh, yeah.
Xbox. This is a real weapon. Like, okay, so scared. This is a real weapon. And yeah, if you come at me personally, like to my person or to my house or after my family, like you will regret it. So I think she said that trying to walk back the fact that
But
she
Miss
had just
Portland's not
literally
doing any of
threatened
those
somebody online.
things.
No,
No.
exactly, which is why she tried to
And
say that so that she could tell the police, like, I just said if you come to me personally, like I didn't threaten any. Yes, she did. She specifically named her and said, Miss Portland,
Yep.
this is for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
And the problem too
Heather,
is
what were you
that
saying?
what's that?
I
What'd you
said,
say,
Heather,
Kim?
what were you saying? And then I
Oh.
interrupted you accidentally.
That's okay. Just that well, also it's, apparent that she's special needs. So some people react differently and I don't know. It's just gross. And I can't believe that YouTube wouldn't take her off for that. I just can't.
you could, if
But
she was on TikTok, she'd be gone.
But
you can't
Right.
even show.
you guys know that if it was a fucking POC doing the same shit and saying somebody's name, that they would have been swatted.
Wait,
Let's
wait.
just fucking.
I don't know about that. Well, I'm just saying Mandy, after all the shit she did, the fact that she still has a platform is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane to me.
I would think
And
someone
again,
like
y'all, a lot of y'all, most of y'all haven't even seen everything Mandy said and did as far as in relation to us goes, because we're not going to just redox ourselves and and our families. But it was absolutely crazy. And yeah, yep. So I don't know. I think it's YouTube kind of fails all the way around on this one.
100%. I would think that
Like I want
someone
to know what
who
it takes to get it shut down.
Right.
like
Yeah.
regardless of what Mandy did to you guys, like before she even did all of that stuff to you guys, like she should have not been allowed on the platform to begin with because of what she had done in the past,
Exactly.
in
Right.
my opinion. If someone's that
Well,
unstable that
here's
they're
what
gonna
I'm gonna say about that. People do have the right to make mistakes and do their time for their crime
Yes,
and then try to live a
yes,
normal life. So I
yeah.
do believe if Mandy had actually learned from her mistakes and was a different person, then why not? But she wasn't.
right,
She's
right.
not.
Right. So I would
Do
have
we have
thought
an
that they
So
update on
would
the tire
see,
situation? The razor blades in the tires and the
yeah,
cameras and the. Do we have any
what's the
kind of update on
what's
that?
the car update?
yeah, are the cars all good?
I
Because
heard
here's
something
the
I want
about
to
thing
how
is
make a
like
she
bet
she
right
had to
has
now.
pay.
these.
Wait. I want to make a bet right now that those cameras she said she has that were everywhere but the driveway after these alleged incidents happened, those cameras have not moved to focus on the driveway. I just want to go on
Probably
record.
not.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
no way of finding out, but I just want to state, yeah, whatever.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it's just curious to me how you guys, I mean, how do they, I guess I ask this, the never ending question, the never answerable question, right? Is how do these people not fucking see? It's day after day of this, it's fucking bullshit that she, so no more mention of the tires, razor blades in the tires, car problems, no more mention of that, right? Like
Mm-mm.
she'll have these like little tragedies, then no more mention of it. It's just so fucking weird.
That's
So
Um,
weird.
why
Like,
I made a point of wanting to point out when I did that video that caused such a big kerfuffle. I said, if yes, did it feature Natasha? Yes, but I was trying to speak more to the followers than I was actually about Natasha and the creators themselves. Did I reference the creators? Yes, but the followers are the ones with the. That's why I put buy my merch. What's a little racism? What's a this? What's a that? Because they turn a blind eye to this stuff, and the only thing I could compare it to, except this is way worse, is the whole thing with Russ. We saw that where I thought there is no way they could be buying this. Like there's no way day after day, and he does this and labels everybody haters, and it's just round and round and round. It's the same type of thing, but it really is like a cult. It is cult mentality.
yeah.
mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Were you
I don't
here
think
that
all of
night?
her followers are stupid. I'm not going to insult her followers. I think that a lot of them know better or might know better, but they like that sense of blonde. They have friends over there. They like the when she's being funny or she does shine her light on them. So they're willing to overlook all the other things because of that. I don't know, intentionally or unintentionally, but they do. And that to me is really sad.
Sorry. I just saw the chat. Who's trying to Melhawk said she's trying to provoke Miss Portland into saying something to
Oh,
her.
into
Oh, she's trying to provoke and okay, I got it. But then someone said
100%.
that Miss Portland is Miss Portland is over in Granny's watching live right now. I
Well,
guess
I hope
Granny
that
is watching his live. I didn't know Granny is watching his live.
they tell her and give her some good advice.
I
Mm-hmm.
tried to, and I just gave
Yeah, I
up.
saw that.
I mean, it was like I was being ignored. I was asking for people's contacts, and then I was giving them, and then not they weren't the correct information. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to fucking help her and like help the cause. And if people just want to be fucking like, I just
Yay.
I just felt like they weren't getting the I don't know. the weight of this, like
The severity.
the severity, yes, thank you, of the
Of
situation.
that is with it's a threat.
Do you know why though? It's because
It's
I
so
think why people
ridiculous.
wouldn't get the severity of it necessarily like right away is just because we're so used to this shit. We're so used to like one outrageous thing after another happening that people start becoming numb to it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I didn't feel that
also,
way.
I
I
mean, I
saw
know
that
there's
and
Spirit,
was
my
like,
like some,
holy
spirit.
and
crap.
again, allegedly,
That
but
might
it's
be
just
true,
like
Tara. That
saying,
might be
well,
true,
I'm
but she
good.
shouldn't be threatened. Sorry.
It's okay. But like saying, okay, I've noticed this too. And again, this is my view, my opinion. But like when she'll say, "Oh well, and I could prove, and I delivered groceries to so and so," but everything has to be funneled through her. So in other words, she's showing, "Oh yes, I donated this," but what she's not potentially not saying is, "Oh well, yeah, I spent some of the money, got these groceries. What I'm leaving out is the rest of it." So that way, her supporters could say, "See, she did this and she did that, or she bought so and so coloring books, or she did that, or whatever." But the numbers, the whatever, don't add up. And a lot of people, I think, they just again, or they're so whatever with her. This is what gets me on both sides, that I try very hard um, not to play into, is when you blindly support somebody, okay, and you're just going to take their word for it. You don't look for yourself, you don't investigate, you don't research, you don't ask questions. If they tell you something's a certain way, that's it. That is very dangerous. That goes for anybody on any side. I mean, it just is. And I see a lot of that going on, well, Natasha said, or whoever said, so that must be, there's very few people that I know. Holly is one of them. If Holly tells me something, then I know that that's a fact. Like she says, this was said, I know that that was said. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
other situations, especially if I were to go live about something and talk about it and whatever, like it's fact, I better make sure that that's fact,
Right.
and I don't see a lot of that going on, or at least not enough of it going on.
No.
Yeah. You're right.
I just
I
really,
think there's a I think there's a problem. Yeah, there's a problem of people just knee jerk, just believing what they hear. That's like a problem across the board
Right.
for a lot of people.
Right. Well, it's okay to ask questions. People, it's okay to ask questions, and it's okay, and you should, especially again, if you're going to get up on a platform and you're going to go off or talk about something, then it's best to make sure you know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Before you form an opinion. I personally, I like to hear all sides. I do. I've talked to people, that some people I know would, anyhow, in any ways. I like to hear all sides, and I like to have as much information as possible before I form my opinion on something. Um, and that's okay. And if you're confident in what your research or whatever's being said, you
Right.
shouldn't be afraid of hearing that, and all that.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
try to do
And
the
it's
same, but
like
I notice you do that with like everything, and I really respect that about you, Lindsay. I try to not form a judgment until I have enough information on both sides, but I'll admit, like, it's easy to get information and just be like, gross, that person sucks, and not like
Well,
look
let me
more into
clarify
it,
how I
you
would
know.
tell you this. I'll be like, nope, I'm calling bullshit. I'm very suspicious of shit. Holly
Yeah.
does. I'm like, yep, that's bullshit. But at the same time, you won't see me like, I'm going to go live and say this is bullshit. I'm going to be like, I think it's bullshit. I want to go on record as saying it's bullshit. But I'm also going to ask questions, ask around, see what I can find out, And I'm also willing to keep my mind open. Like if I see something, even if it goes against something, which again, I'm not going to bring up specifics, but I see evidence that points to something, I don't care what side it's on. If I see it's a fact, I'm not going to deny that that's a fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think people should be more responsible, what I'm saying with, taking something and running with it and saying it like it's fact and all that.
Yeah, I agree. Because that
Right.
happening a lot.
Right. I
So
mean,
just
that's when,
running with it.
yeah, and that's when just people running with it. When people like say, "Oh, you just don't like Natasha because blah, blah, blah," and I said, "No, you guys don't understand that I sat for a while and watched Natasha and looked at the old videos and listened to things people were saying to me before I ever met. I never spoke in her chat one time, never had any interactions with anybody except for my friends who at the time when this was happening, Natasha was kind of like eating up everything we could say that they could say. Like I wasn't like involved at all, but like everything Lindsay, Foz, and Angela were saying to her, she was fucking, yeah, taking it in like fucking, like fucking whatever, manna. I don't know what the word would be for it, but she was eating it up, wasn't
And
she?
well, yeah. And by the way, I
And
didn't like
and
her when
so
I told her that stuff. I didn't like her.
yeah,
She was
yeah, and I
slurping
had
it up
not heard of her yet. Um, like a what? Like a I don't know. She was
like
eating it
a
up though. She
like a
was she
frozen.
was
I was
she
gonna say
wanted
like a
all of it.
frozen Dr Pepper.
She wanted all that information. She wanted it all. She definitely wanted it all. And that was fine, whatever. But I was kind of like, who is this person? And wanted to kind of, and they didn't, like I said, like Lindsay didn't trust her or like her or anything like that, but I didn't know her. And so I started just looking into her, and it was just like horrible, the things I saw. And so it was never like, I got a comment on my one of my videos today about how I don't even watch Natasha, and I don't support MRB because I shared a post of Natasha's that said jealousy, blah blah blah, and it said poor Merb on the top, right? And I said, I wonder if that's what made her lie about my friends. That's what I said because her meme said something about
Yeah,
jealousy. I wasn't talking about MRB. But this person was like,
right.
"You don't even know, you don't support MRB or watch anything or know half the harassment. You're not part of this
Right.
community, blah 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 blah," and all this stuff.
I
And
don't
I
know.
was sitting there
David.
just saying, "How do you know what I watch?" I say I can't watch Natasha, and I can't watch Natasha live. That's for motherfucking certain because you can't fast forward that shit two speed live, right? So I will when people tell me go watch something, if she's live at the time, I say tell me how far to go back, and I'll go back and I'll watch. But I will not watch an entire live. I try not to spend more than
That's
I
me.
really can't spend more than 5 or 10 minutes listening to her
Me neither.
because it's just I
Well, and
just can't because it just
two times
I mean
speed isn't
I
even
Well,
I
enough.
just get right. No, it's not. I wish they had like a 4 times speed.
well, like, okay, so here's the other point is that even though I didn't like Natasha, because how we found out about Natasha was because we saw Mandy shift her attention to Natasha, and we're like, it, kind of looks like what Mandy was saying about Natasha. From everything our research, or at least mine, I'll speak for myself. From looking at, it, I was like, yeah, I kind of whatever. But does that mean that she deserves to have Mandy threaten her and all this? No. Should we still warn her? I believe yes. Same thing. And I'm not comparing MRB to Natasha, but what I'm saying is, do I think MRB is perfect? Has never made mistakes? As no, I don't believe that. Does that mean that she should be written off and not have a valid point standing up against Natasha? No, she should. She should be able to. She does have a valid point. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, that works both ways. I think.
Uh-oh, robot. You're a little you went a little robot, sorry.
Lindsay went robot, or I
A
went
little bit
robot.
for me. Maybe I'm no, Lindsay did just for a second.
I didn't hear any
But then she
robot.
muted herself, so I don't know if she's still robot. But yeah,
What? Well, what do you want me to? Did
so
you hear what I said?
I did there. It just was for a second, so I heard most of it. Yes, I was just telling you robot just in case you kept
I'll mute
talking and
myself
you knew,
again.
but then you muted yourself. So,
Yeah. I'll mute
you don't
myself
have
again.
to keep muting yourself.
No,
But
it's fine.
but
It's fine.
what
It's fine.
what people
I just
don't
listen.
understand is that What people don't understand is that, like, just because I say I do not support or watch somebody doesn't mean I'm not aware of what's going on. And trust me, people are talking about it. People are showing you stuff. Even if you don't watch everything, you can get the backstory. You don't have to go back and watch all those lives, but you should, if especially if you're like, but the thing is I'm not really interested in MRB's story and what happened between her and Natasha. I'm not. I saw enough to know that I think that for the most part, Natasha was in the wrong in that. There were some things that I saw about MRB, but it was just but nothing was as relentless as Natasha is. Natasha is fucking relentless. A dog with a fucking bone, right?
Mhm.
If there's something that she can come at you for, she will come at you for it for months. And she's been doing that. Like, it was the way she walked, it's the way she does her hair, it's the way she does her makeup, it's the way she dresses. It was the car when she hit the deer, and it's when she
The way
it's
she says
just
her husband's
everything.
name.
So nothing that
Everything.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything. It is literally nothing that MRB has done that I have seen MRB do that I think could be problematic deserves that kind of response. And she is we're going to say it again, you are not a good Christian woman, Natasha. You are not a good Christian woman. I'm sorry, but if somebody came in here and told me that one of my subs had passed away,
Yes.
I would most likely stop whatever we were talking about and ask that person if they wanted to come up and talk about their friend.
I couldn't
Give
believe
that
that.
person some space to do that. It was fucking disgusting. Who does she think she is? Like, what kind of fucking person does that? It's so fucking
Yeah.
gross. Yes, people who post untrue things makes the rest of us look bad because she harps on those untrue things, right?
Well,
Absolutely.
it's the same thing. It's the same theory about not making her a victim because she needs to be a victim to that's part of her scam, that's part of her con is that she has to be the victim. She has to be the one that, all these bad things are
Right.
happening to. It's the same thing. If we're
I'd
spreading
like to share an
misinformation.
anecdote about that.
Okay.
I remember I remember one of the very brief times I
Okay.
was unmuted, blocked
You
on her
like
channel,
anecdotes?
very briefly. Um, I was unblocked, and I was trying to. I said something. I've got the screenshot somewhere because I got so pissed. I actually said something that was supporting what she was saying. She was talking about Mandy, and I was backing up what she was trying to tell her subscribers. And she stopped in the middle of her story and not. I mean, she did. She yelled at me. She was like, "No, we're not going to blah blah blah." It was like, and I knew what it was. In that moment, it was like, everything is on me. It's all about me. It's all about what Mandy did to me, and we're not going to hear anything from you. And I wasn't trying. I was just trying to back up a specific comment she had made, and I was like, "Fuck this shit." You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like you, lady. So I will
Yeah.
just, get on
I
out
will
the
see
door
myself
again.
out.
But I just do it.
I will see myself out.
Yeah. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Oh my god.
Oh, we need to do a karaoke night. I think that would be so funny.
It would.
I
Actually,
really
I
do
mentioned
because
it
Exact
I would
a long
intentionally.
time ago.
exactly, spinning crosses, because when she was asked who Dreaming was, and I don't know Dreaming, and so I'm like
Me neither.
slightly uncomfortable talking about somebody who passed away because it just feels I just don't, I don't know her.
Yeah.
I didn't know her. Um, she said she described her as being a person that used to be in MRB's chat that came in to stand up and talk out about MRB, talked about her house fire, how she was accused of fallen asleep with a cigarette or something and in the hospital for a long time. That's pretty much all she knew. But the way that she said, she didn't say she was a sub in our channel. She came in here, we interacted a lot. She didn't know anything personal about her. So why not say, would you like to come up and talk about your friend?
Yep.
Why not
Yeah.
say that? I thought she was a good Christian woman.
Well, and she just immediately moved right back onto her
Her.
and her
And-
frozen PayPal account.
Oh my God. And the
Whoa.
crew de gala.
Whoa. Did anybody just read Sofa King's? I love the So Fucking Sorry's name. I love your name, So Fucking Sorry. I mean, So Fucking Sorry. Oh shit, I can't say it now.
That's
Sofa
that's
Keen Sorry. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize. Sorry. Okay, thank you. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. But that's terrible. That's terrible. If that's true, I didn't know that there's been 3 deaths in the last few days, and that
No, but what's this? I don't get the
yeah, I
second
know.
part.
She says that she's had 3 deaths in the last 2 days in the chat supposedly, and she said she's starting to question if anyone died.
what? She said that?
Good night. I didn't see that, and I only know about the one.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, and
So she
what I was gonna,
interacted with Dreaming
that's
a
a
lot,
fucked
but
up thing
didn't
to say.
have more to say about her than she was a sub. Yeah, that she didn't have anything more to say about her than she was a sub. She was sorry for her friends. Hi, Jack. And that she was sorry for to her friends or whatever, to her friends. Whatever she said. And but that was all she had to say about her, was that she was an MRB person who came in to start talking up against MRB.
Well, and if she's saying she's
I don't know what
questioning,
that means, Jennifer Sharp.
well, I mean, what it means is she's saying, like, are these just people trying to get attention or see what I do, or are they trolls, or like have they
Well,
really passed away?
I don't
to
know.
be
Is how
fair,
I
to be
would
fair,
take
when
that.
she said that about the person that passed away, in my opinion, she was stating the thing that she found most important about that person. She
Right.
did. That was
hmm
what she thought was most important about that person, which is really,
Was it she was a mutual hatred of MRB, I guess?
yep,
Because that's
that
what it
was
comes
her
down
eulogy
to.
right there. Mm-hmm. Yep.
but did you guys see the part? I called it the coup de grace when she's like
The coup
looks up
d'etat.
to this. Yes.
Don't
What
use
did
those
I
fancy
say?
words around me. I don't know what that means.
What did I say?
Charcuterie.
I did not say
Coup de
charcuterie.
grace, I think.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
You said amuse bouche.
Yeah.
I think it's coup de. We can't do this. I can't do
What were you
okay,
saying
go
It
though?
on.
was,
Because
it
I
Coup
was
want to know
some
what
d'etat.
you're
It's
bullshit.
saying.
coup
Coup de
It was
grace.
d'etat,
some.
people.
Let me
It was
Coup
say it
probably
again.
d'etat.
coup de
Coup
grace.
d'etat. Coup d'etat.
Thank you
Was it
very
it's
much.
coup de grace?
Coup-
It's
It's
No,
coup
it's
de
not.
coup de
Coup
matage.
Damn it.
d'etat.
It's probably coup de.
For
All right. Well, whatever.
gras? What's for gras?
It is coup de grace. It's like the moment of grace or something like that. Go
She
ahead.
looked up to the sky. Jesus, on a cracker. She looks up to the sky and she goes, "Thanks, dreaming." Like because she was like dreaming had a hand in her getting all this PayPal shit sorted. It was so
What?
amazing.
That's really tasteless.
So fucking
Wow. So
Coup, coup de
when she
grace.
thought she
Coup de
figured
grace.
out the PayPal issue, she looks up and
yeah. She's like, "Thank you, dreaming." Like she made that shit happen for her. And I'm
What?
like, girl, yeah, she
Did
did.
she? She did not.
I swear. Holly, I wouldn't shit
Oh,
you. You're my
fucking.
favorite turd.
Hey,
Oh,
And
was
you are
Lindsay.
also my
Lindsay's
other
very
favorite
offended.
turd.
What
In
about
I'm
fact,
me?
extremely offended. Damn it!
you guys are all
Hello?
you guys are all the shit.
Did
You
we
know,
just become best friends?
so yeah.
I'm a number two. I get it.
I'm the
How
number
about
3 or 4 probably, so
how about you're all diarrhea and
I'm
come
cool
out
with
at
it.
the same time?
Okay.
Is that better?
There you
Yeah.
I
go.
don't know.
I'll be diarrhea.
Um,
Cool.
I don't know why everyone keeps saying this technology I'm using is
yeah,
awesome. This is
Jack.
just how I look.
I don't know what's going on over. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there, Jack. So I didn't realize it was them because I'm kind of far away from my computer, so I can't see the little, what are they called, avatars very easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I didn't realize it was her, and so I wouldn't have even interacted. I just thought the name was great. So that's just fucking gross. I mean, it's just gross,
Yeah.
especially like with like you just get all that PayPal shit. You gotta. She had to get on there. She had to get on there and talk about the PayPal shit.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right? She had to get on there and talk about how we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like
They
we're not, it's
all
us, but they're doing this and they don't know that they just did this, this, and this. And,
it's
you know,
fraudulent.
yeah. So,
Hey, Natasha, if you're listening, I
Fuck
didn't
you.
donate to your dumbass and I
mhm,
didn't ask for a refund, so sorry.
that's
You
right.
should go blame someone else.
I didn't donate to your dumbass either, but I did hear her say the name of somebody that she refunded. And I
Yep,
think
sure
that
did.
might be against terms of service.
Yeah.
I don't think she
Sure
should
Like
be
did.
calling out
outing
donors like
She's
that.
like, only 2 people asked for refunds, and one was so and so. And it's like, oh, wow. Maybe she needed it for something came up, like a real thing in her life.
she
I
definitely
mean,
said that to discourage anyone else from asking for a refund. Oh, take a shot.
Oh, take a shot. That's our Brittany and Melissa. We kind of stole that from you.
Heather is
No, she
Brittany.
probably didn't think that, Melissa. Heather is my Brittany. I don't
man,
think it didn't. I don't think it occurred to her. Did she ever think that potentially people might have actually reported it for the violations? It's actually the things it's actually violating.
Do you see Carly's comment?
What a
Oh my
bitch.
God, really?
God.
Speaking of, could you guys entertain chat for just a second? I wanted to go email someone really
Yes.
sure.
quick. I forgot to email.
Mhm.
I would just like to take this opportunity while Holly steps away to say it's coup de grace, and it's like the final, like the showdown, the whatever, the killing blow or whatever. And I would also like to say that if Scarlett were here, she would definitely know what it means and how to pronounce it because she is an author.
Well, and is it French? Isn't her book about Paris?
Haley.
Oh, I
Paris?
don't know all that. No, I don't know about all that.
Did
But
Holly say I was her Brittany?
what?
Yep.
I need you to sing, Heather.
Because you fall off like Brittany does, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
everyone takes a shot.
Dudes, I just accidentally clicked out and I was like, motherfucker. I always do that.
I do that when I'm on my phone. It's a little harder
What do
to
you want me
do.
to sing?
You know exactly what I
No,
want you to sing.
I don't want to sing it.
Oh, and I
It's
can
weird.
mouth it.
Fine,
I can mouth
fine,
it.
forget it. Forget it.
No, okay.
You sing and I'll
Every
mouth it.
time I feel the spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Fair.
You know,
Humor.
putting that clip of him right after your imitation, you could really appreciate just how spot on you were. I like the people that were like, "Well, I'm going to have to hear him sing." I'm like, I put him in there. He's the one singing right after she sings. That's him. It's him. I should have put the
Dude,
video of him
Very
singing, but I
good,
didn't want to
very
hear
good
it.
impression.
he does that like no matter what he's singing. Like
It's his
what did he
classical
do?
training.
No, it is not. He is
We've got to do a
band one.
karaoke night because we all need to pick. I don't know. We just all
Wait,
need to
is he
sing.
I've sung
is
quite a
he
few songs up here
classically
already.
trained or professionally trained? I think he's not classically trained. I think he's professionally trained.
But is he
Uh,
toilet
thought he
Did he
trained?
say
classically.
That's what
classically
I want to
trained or
know.
professionally trained?
I
Yeah, I thought he said he has 5 years professional training, which would mean could mean he hired a vocal coach, which they'll take your money and try to work with you regardless of whether you're good or not. They'll train you regardless of whether you're going to go to
I
the
mean, he was
Olympics. You know,
in
that's
like a
not.
traveling choir and all that.
it was like a community choir, dude. That one that the video
Yeah,
that you had up.
and they will
Yeah.
also take everybody.
And did you
And he
notice
didn't
like
sound bad
everybody
in
was
that video or
No, he
anything.
sounded good. He sounded good. It's just funny. It was the whole, like the ooh, like whatever, and he's
You
like
don't
on
think
his
he
solo
sounded-
and all that shit.
You don't think he sounded bad?
I think that he sounded better then than he does now, and I think that
Oh, in the old video. Okay. Yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
sound
yes, and he
bad.
was
Sorry.
like he.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
he
yeah.
sounds.
It was
Well,
just
like,
very
people
My
puff
ex was a
chest out, like
classically trained sushi chef.
wow.
Really? My ex was a classically trained asshole.
Did he sing hello? Did he sing hello?
Shut up. I was gonna go in there and
No.
sing it.
Who
Gladys?
sang hello?
Yes, that's in my video. You
Did he
people, I'm
sing
telling you,
hello?
I'm done. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Which
Oh,
video?
Wait, no. What video? Wait, I thought you just. Okay, I thought you just
Oh,
used
the Adele song.
that
The
video,
Adele
that
Yes.
song
vocal.
because
Yeah, 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 yeah.
oh, he did this Adele song.
Yeah,
Okay, no, I
he did
thought
the
you meant
Adele.
Lionel Richie. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, no.
me too.
Sorry, when someone says hello, I don't think Adele. I think Lionel.
I don't either. But he
So
needs to
immediately.
do that. He
So
needs to do the Lionel Richie.
No, dude, he does
No.
not.
That's
Yes,
our
he
song.
I didn't.
does.
I was gonna go in there and do it, but I lost my nerve.
Yeah, and Scarlett ruined Metallica.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
What did
I
she
mean,
sing?
I'm a horrible singer.
Nothing else matters.
I need the clips, damn it. I
would
need
like
to make
for
another
somebody
video.
to sing. So when
I'm a
I
horrible
used
singer,
to
but
do
I know
lots
it.
and lots of
These
drugs.
people think they're great.
Oh, me too. Me too. When I used to do lots and lots of drugs, my girlfriend and I used to get really fucking high, and we would sing Master Puppets, the whole album, opera or lounge singer style. It was so great. It's like Master, Master, where's the dreams that I've been after? we did the whole album. It was crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
that's incredible.
I'm so glad social media didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a fucking
That's
shit show.
incredible.
It's a shit show over there, and I can't believe people. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I
Is she live
honestly tell you guys. Who cares?
Well, I don't
Should
know.
we stream her? Because I can't do that. I cannot stream. She is. Let me check. Have to find her. She is live. Of course, she's live.
That would be funny though if we did
But I will
karaoke.
promise you guys. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. And just do it like you said, like pick a song and you have to sing it like a certain, either like with a certain voice or like in a
different
certain
style.
Yes, that like hello.
Yeah, that would be actually fun. That would be fun.
That would be hilarious.
I'd be down.
That hurt. That hurt
I
my
think that
throat.
Foz's
This is
hello
the
was a little bit
me
like
I
that,
am.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Creep was a very fitting song choice.
wait, are you telling people to send you clips of the singing right here and now that we're doing? The DeLorean,
No, I mean that
Lindsay,
they need
Lindsay,
to no, they need to
Lindsay.
pronto send me these clips. I'm speaking to y'all on panel as well of all these singing moments so that I can make another compilation video.
Well,
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
her last karaoke got taken down for copyright.
oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
They could recognize the music or the song.
Yeah, it was
I
it
mean,
said
I know you probably didn't mean that
well, I
funny,
think
but it's
probably because they were playing the music in the background. And she played
oh, got you.
Footloose too. Like a music
wait,
video.
wait, no. She played Footloose because my joke about Siren's story with the shampoo bottle is I said, "What's the matter, Foz? You did try to do this when you were a youngster growing up?" He's like, no." And I said, "Oh, you must not have been stuck in the grip of the oppressive Bible belt." And that was in the director's cut of Footloose, which you're watching here. Siren's story was in the director's cut. That's what happened in Footloose that they left out of the movie. I
Oh,
need
It
I
does
need
sound
Footloose.
you
it
know
does
Okay.
sound
what?
like
That
it does
just
sound like
reminded me.
Good
Siren.
night,
Somebody
good
on
night, MK Ultra, and thank you. Thank you for everybody that subbed to me.
yeah.
Thank you to
Somebody,
my
I
subs.
don't
I would
know.
say like
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that I feel like there's been some like kind of like tension in our side of the community over the last couple days, and I want that to be like somehow resolved because I think that we are making headway, you guys, and I think we're better together than we are divided. I think I'm going to make a conscious effort that if I see a problem, I'm going to go to that person privately instead of talking about it publicly, and I'm going to like really like try to like help them or help everybody understand or whoever I talk to. If you guys come to me with something, because some people come to me with things that they see as a problem, and I don't ever want to feel like it's brushed under the rug, but I'm going to go to that person directly. Like I'm going to go to the problem I see directly, like first and foremost, and try to work it out because we work better together. We are better together. The more united we are, the better. Um, and I think that when Natasha hears lives where we're kind of snarking at each other, it just feeds her, it does. It's what she wants. And I do realize that. I'm still not going to let bad behavior pass by, but I'm going to definitely not call it out as openly, right? Um, but I want you
That's
guys to
awesome,
know that I
Holly.
do get emails. Thank you. I do get emails from people that are not in this community yet, this side.
Mm,
Just so you know, I think we're
okay.
having an impact.
That's
I think
awesome.
people like Irvin said the other night that he had to make a plan to get out, right?
Yeah.
I think there are people that's so scary to me that people feel they have to make a plan to get out. But there are people that are scared to come here because they are afraid to get torn apart. And I don't want people to feel afraid, even if they were involved in any of the shit talking of anybody. I don't want them to feel afraid, but I want you to know the people that are wanting to leave and wanting a community to go into. You can email me first. Like I'm okay with that if you feel comfortable emailing me. You can email me and we can talk, and I assure you I'm not going to let people get attacked in my chat. It's not going to happen. Oh my god, Jennifer Sharp, that looks like a mushroom to me.
The fart.
Not smoke puff. Um,
Well,
it's a fart. Well, I mean, it could be a smoke puff, right?
Yeah, it could be.
it is a smoke puff.
I usually put a poop emoji in front of it, and then it looks like a
If
fart.
it's a fart,
Okay.
yeah. If it's a fart,
It always
you
looks
put
like a
poop
mushroom to
emoji.
me.
And then if it's someone running in front of it, it's just like
Why wouldn't
debris
you
from
put a
someone.
why would you put a poop emoji, not a peach? You should put a peach because that's supposed to represent the butt. Can you guys hear my dog
A
snoring?
peach is supposed to. I thought that was a
That's me.
vagina.
It's
I
me.
thought
I'm
the peach
snoring.
was the vagina.
Is that
Oh,
a
well,
dog?
What's
it
the
depends on
vagina
if you like
then?
to eat butter or pussy.
Well,
It's a
you're saying the
flower. I
butt is
guess
the
maybe that
peach?
is.
And there's another clip. Thank you very much.
There's going to be a video that comes out. It's going to be like months worth of clips of me saying the DeLorean. I promise you, the DeLorean will put a video out of me saying like all the stuff that I'm like, oh fuck, that's going to get clipped. I promise
Oh,
you,
it's
she
gonna
will.
You
It
be.
should
might, it
I
may
have
include
take
an
the
6
idea
part.
for
months.
it. I have
It's
an
gonna be,
idea for it. I have to gather it
yeah.
all up, but I have the perfect idea for it. And now that it's cemented,
I
the
can't
idea
wait.
is cemented inside my head. I've got to do it.
That's awesome. I'm excited.
And
You should
then,
include the parts of
you
her
know what I
saying that's going to
really,
get
really
clipped.
want? That's going to
What?
get clipped. But what I really want is then Natasha to critique it.
Yes.
I want Natasha to play it on her panel and critique it
And then
because
someone
she's
make a
so
video
good at
of Natasha
critiquing your videos.
critiquing, and then Lindsay, you can
Critiquing
make a
it.
video of her critiquing the video.
That would be awesome. That sounds like a lot of work. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a
Well,
video
again,
about Holly.
It does.
I need to
But I
start. You're
just want to
running.
see her. She'll say, look, even her good friend is talking shit about her. Look, it made a video about her. I want
Now
a
that
video made about me.
I
Expose
like
me, Lindsay.
Lindsay, now that I know how to use my computer a little better, I have space if you need it.
I need it, damn it.
Well, then
I
just
need all of it.
tell me what you need me to put on here, and I'll put it on for you. Or
All
save
of
it,
my
or whatever.
various bullshit that I have stored on
Yeah.
my iPad.
You know how to reach me. Just send it my
You know,
way.
it's the only thing really. I sometimes smile thinking about if I were to just drop dead, if somebody got a hold of my iPad, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" Between them and Katie Manor bullshit and this bullshit, you know, without any context, they'd just be like, "What the hell is this shit?"
But she did spirit. She did, but she didn't use my voice to say delete her. She should have gotten my voice saying delete her. Delete her.
Everybody's a
Later.
But
damn
she did a good
critic. Let
job.
me tell you. I'll make a video, or Foz will ask me to do something, and then it's like, "Oh, you should do this and that." I'm like, "How about you fucking make it?
Oh, no.
How about you just fucking make the video? You just make it yourself."
No.
And then, yeah, me and
I
Foz
do not
bicker like an
critique
old
your
married
videos.
couple.
I just didn't know whose voice that was at first.
I've got stuff, by the way,
Did
Lindsay,
you
that I'm probably going to be
delete her?
sending you, that people have sent me to send to Foz, and
Yeah, do
Foz
that. Fuck Foz.
but he's overwhelmed.
I know he's already asked for. I know.
So I'm going to be sending them to you. Just a heads up.
I'm the meme martyr. That's me.
Or one of you can teach me how to do these, and I can start making them as well.
I don't think so, Boston. You need to stay in your lane, damn it.
They're easy. Stay in your lane.
I'm happy to stay in my lane, but I've got
Yeah, you saw after trivia. That's right, damn it. Stay on over in your lane. Just saying.
I'm never.
How do you know so much about fucking Harry Potter?
Yeah,
because I'm a nerd. I'm a dork.
Lindsay,
How do you think I know?
I'm a nerd too, though, and I thought I knew a lot about Harry Potter, but holy crap!
Listen. How my personality is.
Do you think you know that much about Star Wars?
Not as much, no, but I know quite a bit. But here's how my brain works. If something interests me, like I will find out everything there is to know about it. Like, and then as much as it interests me, just as quickly for most things, just as quickly, then I'm done with it. I move on to the next thing.
I'm the exact same way.
But I've always read like anything I could get my hands on. I love to read so much. And I've always been that way. Like I was that kid that had a book propped up when they ate their dinner. Like I love to read so much. And the Harry Potter stuff is like very detailed. And how everything ties together, brilliant writing. And so I got hooked on reading all of that, and I've read it a few times. And
When's the last time you
And
read it is my question.
the last time I read it was probably 3 or 4 years ago.
That's a long time to retain.
But I would tell you, for Christmas one year, because my daughter also loves Harry Potter and she loves Gary Oldman. Sirius Black is like her favorite character. And so for Christmas a few years ago, I actually got her, it's like indexed and everything. It was part of the costume he wore in one of the movies. And it's like in this like,
cool.
yeah, it's very, very cool. And I got it for her and she was really excited about it. But,
so you're a whole family of nerds.
well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Like in some ways. And like I always said, if I've got 3 brothers, no sisters, that probably explains a lot about me. But I've got like I'm very much like a tomboy and whatever else. But I've got a brother who's 13 months older than me. And like he is so smart with like math, with like he can do like all kinds of equations in his head. I am not like that. I have to have paper, I have to whatever, but it's almost like we were twins because he had all the things that he excels at. I'm not so great at. I'm better with words, reading, like all that kind of like that creative side. And he's more of like the statistics and like all that kind of stuff. And I always said if we could do like the pair thing and go on Jeopardy, that would be awesome. Like really.
Yeah, you'd be a good pair.
Nobody likes to play Jeopardy with me.
I'm the same way with you though, or as you. I'm like math, absolutely not.
Good night, CDC dogs. Well, can I ask you, what was the last book you read, Lindsay, or what are you reading now?
The last book I read was actually, I'm trying to get back into the whole Game of Thrones books. Which, I don't know why, because the next book is never going to come out, and I'm really pissed about it because it's like I hate that too. When
I know
it seems like every time I find a movie or something or a series, I'm like, I'm into this, and then they're like, oh, it's canceled. I'm like, well, this fucking sucks. Like whatever, and he'll never get around to writing that book, in my opinion.
Have you ever read Lamb by Christopher Moore?
Oh no. Take a shot. That's one of my favorite books of all time.
Lindsay.
Take a shot.
I'm going to send it to her if she hasn't read it.
Lamb, if she hasn't read,
I think she would really, we take a shot.
She specifically would love that book, I think.
Yeah, because it's so good. And she, from growing up, she would get it. I'm sending it, honey.
I need a cigarette.
Good night, Jennifer Sharp.
Maybe we could get Melissa up here to play a game.
I think Melissa needs to get that app. Melissa, do you use your phone or do you use your computer when you go live?
I think she uses her computer because she's always checking her phone.
It looks like a computer, right? Because she sits kind of far back from it.
And she checks her phone
But
a
it
lot.
could be a phone. That could just be a great.
She could have 2 phones.
Well, I butterfingered my phone right out of my hand to rip my earphones out of my ears and everything else.
Hi, my dick.
Is this background Boston Koozie your background, or does it come with it?
No.
Are you outside right now? Oh wow!
No, this is my bed. I'm in bed. That's my namaste.
Oh.
Painting. I'm in bed.
So when somebody says,
I want to go outside.
Get out of bed, you just point at that and say namaste.
No, I'm gonna
Namaste
stay.
in bed.
Exactly. Namaste in bed. I have a T-shirt that says that.
What book did you want me to read, Holly?
Melissa Jade, you need to get
Lamb.
Lamb. Have you read Lamb?
No, but I have read How to Make Friends and Influence People. I'm just kidding.
That's why you're
so
like serial killery.
I've never read it. I have it though. My
That's
boss gave
Charles
it to me
Manson's
when I was having trouble
Charles Manson's favorite
managing.
book. Lindsay, seriously, read that book. I think Holly and I both think that you would love it. It's one of my
What's it
favorite
about?
books.
You had to tell me more than that.
It's Jesus's life according to his best friend, like his childhood best friend.
Biff.
So it follows.
So there's a lot of religious. You will love it because there's a lot of religious accuracy, like biblical accuracies in it, but it's fucking hilarious. It's very, very, very blasphemous.
Sacrilegious, right?
Yes.
Isn't that what Natasha said about my video? Sacrilegious.
Well, I'm the dumbass who brought that my mom when I was living in Colorado. So I think I read it when I was like maybe 20, and my mom invited me to her neighborhood book club, and then because the night was just bring your favorite book and then like give a synopsis of it to everyone and encourage people to read your favorite book. And I brought Lamb. And little did I know that this book club was also like all the people that came to it also came on Wednesday nights to Bible study. So it was like an evangelical book club. And my mom, she's just friends with them. She wasn't evangelical or anything, but they were it was awkward because I didn't realize until afterwards because no one was saying anything. It was the most
my
awkward.
whole high school experience was awkward. Let me just put it that way. Well, I was always that person that raised my hand, was like, let me just ask this question.
Yeah.
I say stuff like, if God's all knowing, wouldn't he know that Lucifer is going to mess up?
Caitlin, like, it'll be there Sunday.
I couldn't even stop.
I got
thank you, Holly.
What?
You're so awesome.
Lindsay, I legit got kicked out.
I sent it to her. It'll be there Sunday.
You sent it to her? Oh, you're gonna love it. I can't wait to hear. Like, let's have a review. You should come live and do like a review of the book.
This is why people want to give me their address because I will send you fucking books.
Listen, I just checked, and I don't care. I gotta call this out. I just checked my DMs, and Foz said "fuck Foz" with a question mark, sent me a bunch of middle fingers. I swear to God, we're like a bickering, like old.
So he's listening.
Well, no, I told you guys when you were saying no, don't ask him that. He's gonna get mad. He texted me immediately and said, "I heard that."
Yes. That's right, Foz. That's right, Foz. Thank you. She's gonna send that stuff to me. How about that?
Hi, Foz.
No, I think he's sleeping by now, probably.
No, hell no, he's not. I mean, he might be.
I'm just telling y'all. That's why you want my address. You want me to have your address because I will send you books.
You can have my address.
I'll just fucking randomly send people books.
Let me give you my address right now, here on live.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Everyone to hear.
Okay.
Everybody has mine. I've been doxxed so many times. Go ahead.
Are you listening, Natasha?
I'm ready.
Okay. It is.
I like your eyebrows in that.
1, 2, 3. Friendship Lane, Boston, Massachusetts. 1, 2, 3.
Watch that be her real address.
It is 1, 2, 3 Friendship Lane.
1, 2, 3. Send me all your money.
Send me all your money.
I live at 420 High Street.
Send me.
My phone number is 867-5309. Thank you and good night.
There was a 420 High Street in Eugene. I'm pretty sure it was it just 420 in Eugene, Oregon? Or was it just High Street? No, because people would go there like to take pictures. So and they'd always steal the street signs.
My address is 1400.
So we have obviously dispensaries here, right?
Yeah.
Attention, Joe Biden. Attention, let's go, Brandon.
What?
I'm glad you mentioned that. I need to put a video on public real quick.
What? What are you talking about?
So there's there's a TikTok that is just going around about people chanting fuck Joe Biden and somebody saying they were saying let's go Brandon, so then they changed it to let's go Brandon. So instead of saying fuck Joe Biden, they say let's go Brandon now, thinking there's some kind of fucking getting something over on people, and it
That'll
just makes them
really
sound like
give it to
idiots.
him.
Anyway,
Let's go,
eh,
Brandon. That doesn't make any sense.
yeah. Anyway, I know. What was I saying before that? Books, addresses.
Books and addresses.
Huh.
Mm.
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna tell Lindsay. I was just like her in high school.
I can't
Well, I'm
remember
still the
now.
same way. I'm just an awkward person. I've always been awkward. I can't change that about me.
Listen, don't try to match stories with me, Boston. Okay. In 5th grade, I missed the day where you're
Don't try
supposed
to
to
one up
like
her.
do like the where you run the track and you do so many sit-ups and pull-ups and all that, right? I missed that day, so I had to go on the makeup day. And it just so happened on the makeup day, I was in the gym with like 3, 4 of the hottest guys in my class, whatever. And they paired up with each other, whatever. And I had to pair up with our coach, who looked like he had one of those 70s porn star mustaches, you know. And when he would like referee baseball games, he'd be like, strike. That's like how he talked. Well, anyways, so he was holding my feet and he blew the whistle. I was determined because I'm very competitive, as you know. And so he blew the whistle and I went to do a sit up and I farted right in his face. So I just want you to know, if we want to go throw down on
Oh,
stories and embarrassing
You want to
moments,
go? You want to
let's
go?
do this.
I
Let's
was in
do
6th grade.
this.
I was in 6th grade at the back of the school bus. I pissed my pants on purpose because I thought it would be funny.
What a noob. Listen to
6th
me.
grade.
what?
Me and my best friend, we were like, "What? We should piss our pants on, and because it would be hilarious." Okay, let's just do it. 'cause
I
it was the
know what's
last day of
coming next
school.
for Lindsay. I know it's coming
No,
next
you
for
don't.
Lindsay.
I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do. Okay, so my
I think I
son, this
might.
is me as an adult, not as a child, as an adult. I got a little tipsy one night and I wrote my boyfriend at the time this very explicit, like whatever, like love letter type thing. And I also wrote a note to my son's teacher and I mixed the two up. I mixed the two up. Do you understand me when I
Oh my
tell
God.
you?
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Mix them
Just
up. Yeah, there you go. So I've also shit in somebody's sweatshirt and returned it threw it on their front lawn in a bag
That's what
after I
I
beat the
thought was
horn.
coming.
Yeah, I knew you did. I knew you did. I'll
Wait,
raise
what
you a
did
pee
you do?
your
Hold on.
pants.
Slow down. What
All right.
happened with the sweatshirt?
Okay, well, I guess I should provide some context as much as you can to a story like this. But my good friend, she was dating this turd guy, whatever, and for whatever reason, the guy's mom called my house and was asking for my friend, and I was like, oh well, she doesn't live here, but I can give her a message. And this woman just got all like sideways with me and started threatening me. Said that my friend had her son's hoodie and all this. Well, anyways, I was like, crazy old bat. I hung up on her. Well, so fast forward to later that day, I went to Waffle House and I happened to see my friend there. That was like back in the day. That's where you went, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I saw her there and I told her what happened. And she's like, oh, really? Well, I happen to have that sweatshirt in the backseat of my car. I was like, oh, really? So we went and got that sweatshirt. We went on into the bathroom and we lifted up the toilet seat. We put the sweatshirt down. We put the toilet seat down to make like a little whatever. And I shit in his sweatshirt. And then we double bagged it and held it out the window and drove out to his, which he lived with his mother. So this was even better. Went out there and we're like, beep, 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 beep. And all of a sudden we see these curtains like part. Like we see him on one side of the house where curtains are like whatever. And then we see her, I guess, in the living room, curtains parting. And I flipped her the bird and I tossed the bag on the lawn. So I take your pee your pants as a kid and I raise you one shit in a sweatshirt. Boom!
And raise you up.
I have no shame.
Okay, but no
Okay.
one saw you.
Good
shitting in
night,
the
V.
sweatshirt.
Excuse me. There's more to that story. I just really didn't want to tell this part. When I got back home, this is
never
in the
mind.
days of what is called having an answering machine. I don't know if you're familiar. When I got
Yeah.
home, I saw
I
that
was
my
gonna say.
answering machine, I still had the tape somewhere and I need to find it. where this woman had called my house and left all these messages. She told me that she had contacted the FBI and they were going to do a stool sample and match it to me. She said, she said, and I will still remember this. She said, be watching and be prepared for bags of shit to be tossed on your lawn. So she left all this stuff and I'm just dying laughing, whatever. But I was like, all right. So then we called the police and I was like, I don't know what this woman's talking about. This crazy ass woman is talking somebody shitting into some kind of sweatshirt, tossing it on a lawn. So then he called her and told her if she called me again that he was going to have her arrested. And there's that story. There you go. Boom. Back to you.
You win.
Savage.
You
Somebody
win.
will be playing that somewhere.
I'm sure I have more. But I can't even think about it. You win. You win.
All right. Yeah. I've got more. Those were just my burner, my like starter
Yes.
Stories.
She's very
yeah, we'll just leave
competitive.
it at that. Yeah.
Is
If
she?
I'm
I
interested
didn't
in
know
life.
that about her.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she's
I'm
very
competitive too, but
She'll be
I'm
the
also easily
weirdest.
intimidated.
But I'm not lying, Holly. That's the thing. Like people, I think people are like, "Oh, she's got."
I
I'm
know
like,
she
no,
wants to. She. Yeah, I know.
no. Here's what
I
it
just
is.
like. It's a good thing it was your coach and not one of the hot guys that you farted in their face. I guess. Or did
Listen,
they all
they
hear
heard it. I wanted to die. Like that my life ended that day. At the time, it was the worst thing that ever happened to me. Now I tell it to complete strangers. I don't give a fuck. But at the time, it was just, oh, the shame. The shame.
No gym floors echo, man. So if you ripped one on the
Mhm.
gym
It was
floor,
bad.
like everybody would
It was
hear it.
bad. I could hear it in my dreams, just burr, 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 like just it just carried on and on. It's terrible. Anyway, so I don't know what we're talking
waking up sweating from nightmare.
Yes, yes,
Oh
awful.
goodness. We were talking about books.
Oh, well, I see we've gotten off subject slightly, but we can steer off back anytime y'all ready. Or we can continue. I don't give a shit. Or maybe I do.
We should continue this battle between who's got the most awkward, embarrassing life stories?
Listen, I don't want it because if we had that competition, then this would become one of your embarrassing life stories because I would absolutely annihilate you. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be mature. But I'm just letting you know.
Got it.
All right, duly noted.
Noted.
I'm glad I add so much substance to these live panels at all.
You do. That
Yeah.
was highly entertaining, and now everyone knows that I peed my pants on the bus on purpose.
I don't think that's going to be the main story people take away from what just was told on this panel.
I had to say that because of you. You made me.
Okay, wait. Mel Hawks is asking me. Mel, I went to a very culty Christian school, which makes this whole thing even funnier. The fact that I went to a Christian school and we had this day where we had to like climb the rope like all the way to the ceiling and down, and we had to do so many sit-ups and so many.
That was the presidential thing.
Yes, that's exactly. I didn't know if every school had that.
Yeah, public schools had that too.
Mel, you don't know what my underwear looks like. I don't need your judgment.
Speaking of the answering machines, do you remember the info? Since Holly was talking about how she loved her some infomercials, do you remember the one for the answering machine tape you could buy, and it would have different songs like "We Can't Come to the Phone Right Now," like different raps and shit.
I don't remember that, but I know that my older brother is exactly like George Costanza in every possible way, and he did that George Costanza song. Do you know what I'm talking about, Holly? Where it's like, I'm gonna have to find it, but he left that as his like answering like his voicemail message, and it made my dad mad. He's like, what if a job called you and they heard that shit? You have to listen to the song. I'll find it. I'll have to find it. I gotta upload a video real quick.
I'm gonna pause while I go.
We did.
I'm
I used
bringing
to make my husband.
I'll be back.
What?
I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. I used to make my husband do like sing. Good night, Maybelline. Thank you. Sing songs to the answer machine. Like make like something like
Oh,
here's a
like the
story
messages.
of the Dutta family. Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding.
We're so sorry we can't make it to the phone. Oh yeah. It was cheesy as fuck.
That's
I loved
adorable.
it. It
awesome.
was cheesy as fuck. It made me laugh.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very
Made
cool.
me laugh.
I just
Thank
usually didn't
you,
know shit.
Allison.
I
Allison Red Lamb.
well, good for Allison. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm just saying you're gonna
Good
love
for
it.
you, Allison. How do you know? How do you know I'm gonna love it? Is it like very
Because it's
offensive?
fucking
Listen,
hilarious.
okay.
No, it's just
Okay.
it's funny. It's so funny. There's offensive parts in it. There's offensive parts. People, I really believe that like a good Christian woman reading it would be like, "Holy shit!" Like, no, this is not okay. They wouldn't say
So
"Holy
you're not
shit"
sending
though.
it to Natasha then, is what you're saying?
Well,
Because she's
she's
a
not a good
diehard
Christian
Christian.
woman either.
She's a diehard
Yeah,
Christian.
but yeah, she should read it. She should read it, and like
I'm
maybe
really
make her laugh.
upset because I had a joke about that, but I held back because I thought it was gonna really piss people off if I said it, because it's really bad about all that. And I've been toying with it ever since because I still want to say it. Like it's the
Then
urge
say
to
it.
say my joke is still there. I don't know, Holly. I don't know if this is your panel, and I don't know. I mean, I don't have a problem saying it. I just
Is it racist?
no.
Is it ableist?
No.
Does it make fun of Holocaust survivors?
No.
Does it
Listen,
make
I know you're ticking all those boxes.
Yeah.
Maybe
Is
I
it
should tell you
about
in private.
is it about Oh my goodness. You know the kind of things that bother me. So like you would know.
Lynn,
Hold on,
put it in
what?
private chat.
All right.
Yeah, you could put it in
I was
private
gonna
chat.
say it completely serious, and then I fucked up and put it like I fucked it all up. If I had said it serious, I might have been able to get away with it, unless one of y'all called me out that like really know me, Ollie. Like they would be like, "Wait, I know what you just did there." I might have gotten away with it, but now it's too late. I think it's too late.
Okay.
Okay, let me write it.
Where did Boston go?
Dropping the kids off at the pool, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see what I'm at.
It's my favorite part of the day.
During that karaoke live, I forgot. Well, when you guys were talking about Footloose, somebody that was up on panel, and I can't remember who it was. It was either Natasha or Scarlett or Siren, and they were like, "Is that movie about a dancing guy?" And I was like, "What?
Is that movie about what? A dancing guy?
Yes.
What?
I need that clip. Oh, it's one of the ones that got taken down.
Oh my God. They've never seen I'm like, you've never seen Footloose? About a dancing guy. Because they were doing 80s. And so she opened it up with the Footloose video, of the video of him dancing. And they're like, is that movie about a dancing guy?
All right, here comes my joke. I don't even know if y'all get it. Like I said, I really think that I could have gotten away. No, I don't know. Those of you that know me really well would have known better. Okay, here it comes. Private chat, yes, okay. So bad and inappropriate.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Pretty funny.
And computers. Oh, look at.
I was not taking the kids to the pool.
Oh.
I was going outside.
Were you taking him to a sweatshirt?
Oh, jeez.
But I am gonna. I don't think people want to see me smoking, so I am gonna stop my camera. But I'm here.
I want to see. No, I want to see you smoking like that. Yeah, with that filter on. Do it.
It doesn't work.
I want to see you
You
smoking too.
Oh. It looks like your chin. It looks like it's on
It
your
does
chin.
work. Holy shit, that's
Oh my
epic.
god, look at how cute that
All right, now you need.
making me
All right,
laugh so
now
hard.
you need to. Now you
Oh
need to
my
snort a
God.
line of cocaine. Go ahead and snort a line of cocaine, Boston. Do that.
Put your finger on the side of your nose.
And take a big swig of
Oh, the taste.
big swig of whiskey.
Oh no, my face disappeared. Oh,
Cocaine will
But
do
it's
that to
okay.
you.
and I
Your
look
face
so
is
bad.
cute.
It's not
Yeah.
cute.
Your real
I look
face is cute.
No, now everyone can see
No,
how
you
ugly
don't.
I
You
am.
never look good.
Oh, that was perfect. That acts like
You never look bad.
did
You're
a
not
big thing of
ugly.
cocaine in your whole
Look at
face
your
changed.
sad eyes.
I'm
Yeah,
like crying
that's what
laughing.
cocaine
No,
does to you.
everyone
Kids.
could see how
Make your
ugly
sad
I
face.
You're not.
You're
You look
not
like a
am.
little,
My sad
ugly.
face.
little
I'm so
Eskimo with that ponytail.
ugly.
Oh, can you make your eyes even bigger? Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so
Everyone saw
cute.
my face.
You're the picture.
Everyone saw me.
Your faces. I need Lindsay to do this camera thing. She needs to clear up some space on her iPad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I need
Foz
Melissa
said it
to
makes
do it too.
Foz says it makes his
So that
computer
everybody
slow.
Foss says everything makes his computer slow. I think it's just so he can get out. Listen, he's still writing me. He
Yeah,
can
I'm
still
gonna
hear
have to
me.
clean up my computer a little bit.
He flipped me off again.
He
Damn
says his
it.
computer is like bogged down anyway.
He flipped you off again.
Yes,
He's still awake.
He had said, literally, just turn it back on and
He's
you're reading my
listening, but
message,
not
and then flip me the
chatting.
bird. Well, he's probably trying to go to sleep, but he can't because he's
Now
afraid
he's
of what I
probably in
might
there right
say.
now.
Why is it so damn cold? It's not even
Look,
December.
I see you reading it. I love you, Foz. I love you, Foz. You can have all the
We
clips.
do love you, Foz. Foz, you should come in and you should get that app and come live with us. We can all be Pixar characters.
Dude, I wanna
I've been
find my
asking him
laptop
2
so
days in a
bad.
row to come live with you, Holly. He's not having it.
He probably wants me to ask
He's
him.
too cool for YouTube now.
Oh.
He's too cool for YouTube now.
I know. He is. He's such a badass. Did you guys hear about that fucker that like ran over a bunch of people at a parade?
God damn it. Yes.
Yeah.
And fucking fuck that Wisconsin. Or was it Minnesota?
Fuck that
Ma-
Wisconsin.
Manitoba, wherever the Kyle Rittenhouse shit was. This fucking
Oh.
asshole drove through
Oh
the
my
fucking
God,
parade, killed like 5 fucking old ladies and injured dozens other high school kids. And
Is it where Kyle Rittenhouse was? I thought it was just the same. It's the same
Yeah.
state, but I didn't think it was related in any way.
No, it's not, but I thought it was in the same place.
But there's five died, but there's some that are still touch and go.
Yeah.
At least one they think might not make it.
You like can't do anything. It's you know what I mean? It's just like nothing's fucking safe anymore. Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm probably what's the word? Agoraphobic.
Yeah, dude. Like
At this
you're
point,
on my
like
way,
I'm just gonna stay in my house forever.
pretty much.
Yep. Me too.
A little boy
I
died
mean,
today.
people get killed at
Me
movies.
too.
Well, growing up, I mean, I grew up. Columbine was like the first big school shooting, and I grew up. I actually someone I know, my old babysitter, um, died at Columbine, and I don't talk about it a lot, but like that shit fucked me up. I didn't go to school. My parents kept me out of school for like months because they were so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
can
very
imagine.
scary.
I didn't really know her. Like, she babysit me like 3
I can
times, but
imagine.
But like even as parents, when I was a kid and Holly, when you were a kid, I'm sure, we always had the fire drills. We always had the tornado drills. Like
Mhm.
I was
Where'd
really
Lindsay go?
shook. You know,
just got your text, Holly.
Oh, little boy died today. That's fucking terrible.
shit.
One of the Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah. No, I mean God, not the little boy
Send
dying,
it to Heather. I'll send it to
but
Heather.
what send it you sent it to Heather.
No.
I'm loud. I'm
Yeah, sorry. No, that's not hilarious. Yeah. There
I
was a
know.
little
Well,
boy that yeah, that's terrible. There was a little boy
just
that
the way it came
passed
out.
away from that car thing. That was so 6. Thank you, just
That
me.
video,
Yeah.
But it's like when I found out when my kiddo was in school, ouch, that they had to do active shooter
mhm.
fucking drills like that.
What?
I don't,
We
How
started
old
doing
was your
those
kid?
in we started doing those in Colorado right after Columbine. I thought
she,
everyone did
she
those.
just turned 13 on Thursday.
Okay, because my kids never had to do that.
Yeah.
How old are your
They're
kids?
23 and almost 29.
And they never had to do
23 and
that?
almost 29.
Maybe it depends on the state, but
Nope.
once Columbine started, I
Yeah, I
I
don't
had
think
to
we've
do
ever
that. My
had a
brothers
shooter
grew
in
up
this
doing
state,
that.
so
Yeah. But just the
I
thought
don't think
of
we've
them
ever had a shooter in
even
this state.
pretending. I mean, because like I found out about it when she was in kindergarten, and I'm like, what do you do? She's like, we take him into the closet and we tell everybody like we have to hide and we have to be very quiet. We have to lock the door. And I'm just like,
How
Jesus,
terrifying. How
that's
terrifying.
right.
How unsafe does
Like,
school feel?
yeah. I mean, pretty darn, I live in a really nice area for in my state. And we had a kid bring a weapon to my daughter's school. Like, it's everywhere. It just sucks, man. Ugh, makes me so nervous.
Yeah, I don't sorry, it's just answering a message.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go check here. So I'm gonna put myself on mute for a minute.
Okay. Everybody's on mute. Nobody's here to entertain anybody. What's everybody want to talk about? Another 6 or so in ICU that they don't know if they're going to make it or not. That's terrible. What's everybody want to talk about? I mean, we can talk about Natasha all she want. Guys, guess how many people are watching her live right now? Without going and look, you have a guess between 1 and 8,000. How many people are watching her live? 0 and 8,000, sorry. Or 0 and 8, well, probably 0 and a million. How many people are watching her live without going to look? How many people are watching her live? Maybe enough people got sick of the way that she fucking talked about that person today. I remember fire drills and earthquake drills, just me. Never tornado drills because we didn't get tornado drills up here, but I don't remember nuclear fallout. 107, guys. 107. and she got a bunch of people on panel and 107 people watching. Isn't that lovely? It's not about the views, not about the views, but you know how she always talks about, oh, they got those many people. You had fallout drills? I don't remember having a fallout drill. I remember having fire drills and I remember having earthquake drills, but never fallout drills or tornado drills. We just don't get tornadoes here. Yeah, just me. Maybe enough people. Did you happen to just me? 107 too many, yes. Just me. If you happen to like see her live, the beginning of her live, if you scroll all the way back to the beginning of her live within the first like 10 minutes of her um talking, that you know, because she makes everybody wait for like 10 minutes or whatever while her music plays. But the first 10 minutes of her talking, she discovers that one of her subs has passed away. And instead of stopping the live and talking about that sub, she she did her dramatic thing, you know, that she does, that she's like, she gets quiet and she, you know, pauses for dramatic effect. And then somebody asked who the person was, and she describes them as being an ex MRB sub who came over to her channel to start standing up and speaking out against MRB. Yes. Oh my God, people of social media. Yes, absolutely. You know, people of social media, you and I should collaborate on some things. There's some things I want to use out of some of the videos that you put out. I just want to talk to you about. Remind me. Um, yeah, she's talking about her fucking wish list. She has fucking how many thousands of dollars does she have coming in each month? She has self-proclaimed man that or self-pro spends, you know, pays all the bills, works hard, all that good stuff, right? Why does she need people to send her fucking gifts? And then she dictates rules on how people can give. Like it has to be a $15 minimum on the gifts for her Secret Santa. And nobody, here's the thing, is that somebody might be able to afford $15 to buy a gift for somebody else, but they can't afford $50 to $100 to buy gifts for their children for Christmas, right? So, but maybe they could afford $15. So why should they be excluded from the Secret Santa if they can spend $15? Like
And
I
how
get
about
that they're like if you can't afford I get the idea kind of, but the sentiment is clearly if they were not in the gift giving fundraiser, right? Clearly they would not be wanting to participate in the Secret Santa because they wouldn't have the money even to give their kids anything, right? But what are you going to do with $15 for your kids? Like, why can't they be a part of that? Like, some people want to give too.
Yep.
It just seems so fucking weird. And then somebody was actually wanting to sponsor one of the people. And I don't know what that was all about. Like, oh, they'll sponsor them so they can be in the gift giving. And she was like, no, no, you can't.
Yep.
Sorry, my dad came outside.
Okay. And how about the
Oh,
fact
okay.
that she's like, you know, I will make sure that these kids have a Christmas, and that's what it's about. It's about the kids. Okay, but then in the next fucking breath, she's like, here's my Amazon wish list. How about you quit being so fucking selfish and say, you know what? Instead of buying something stupid for me, like a fucking whatever the fuck that knife was, how about you spend that on fucking kids? And
Samurai sword. Wait, did she really give people her
It was a
wish
machete.
list?
she sure as fuck did.
I missed that.
Yes.
She
That's
sure as
gross.
fuck did,
She had
Foster.
her mods
Gross.
post it.
Yep,
She's
she's like,
Yet
post.
fucking disgusting.
she's
By
telling
the
all
way,
these people who need help for
would somebody
Christmas.
post my Amazon wish list?
I didn't know
I'm
you had
just kidding.
one.
Yet she's telling all these
I
people
do,
who
but I
really
don't
need
give it
help
out to people. It's
for Christmas that they should only be asking for gifts for their kids.
Right.
yeah.
Just so
Which
hypocritical.
I agree with. It should be about the kids. But
Right.
there are some people who she was saying originally, like, even if you don't have kids and you're just really struggling, like, it would be nice to get some gifts or things that you might need, even if you don't have kids. Like, I get that. But then to totally switch the script and be like, nope, this is all about the children and you guys are being selfish. Here's my wish list.
Yeah.
It's
It's
gross.
Thank you, Shar. Yeah, $15 the minimum, so there's no maximum. That way, no one would be held to a certain standard. Oh my God. See, that's so fucked up because here's the thing. First of all, can you imagine how she's going to spin it if Susie, and I know not Susie G, we're just use the name Susie. If Susie purchases something for somebody and it costs her $50, right? And she can afford it, whatever, whatever. And then somebody else purchases something for $15 for Susie. Susie gets a $15 gift, right? First of all, that Natasha's going to know everything that everybody does, who's got who. She's going to arrange for all of that, right? Um, she's going to probably know everything that everybody got, and she was probably going to call somebody out on it. I mean, she called people out on fucking putting Xbox games on their wish list. Like, fuck you, lady. Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? She's so. Thank you, Sharcy, again.
Judgmental, hypocritical,
I'm just kidding, just me. I'm not. I have an Amazon wish list. Yeah, she's so fucking hypocritical. She's such a fucking.
narcissists
Oh, she's
love.
so disgusting.
Melissa J just said narcissists love
Control.
control.
Yep.
yeah. I'm like, it doesn't even need to be that complicated. I was talking to Holly about it earlier. Like, who cares if a parent wants to give their kids if they're adopting families, then just send them a $400 gift card and let them fucking do the shit. Like, just let them do it. And
Yeah.
if because she
Yeah,
was
because
like,
then they can
well,
like open presents with their kids.
yeah,
Oh shit.
just, oh, well, it's not fair if one
Oh
family,
my God, Monica.
the parents get money and they actually get the money, and then it's not fair to the other family if their parents don't give them. Like, they're not going to fucking know. They're just going to be appreciative of what they get. They're not going to know that
Right.
Joe Blow's family on YouTube got this Xbox game and they only got a pack of M&Ms.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God. So redonk.
I agree. It's
Redonkulous.
very frustrating. And I guess like she just really loves to have. Oh my God, you guys. She ended her live. She ended her live that only 107 people were watching because they got bored of the Jesus take the wheel shit to Merb, you are a liar live.
Oh, it's a new one.
Yeah. What? She's showing some shit.
Oh, what's she showing? Is she going to make
Hold
fun of
on.
her appearance again?
Oh no, she's showing some case details about something maybe that MRB lied about. I don't know.
What happened to the truce for the holidays?
Well, yeah.
Wasn't there going to be, she
Like what
wasn't going to
happened to
watch
her just
anybody?
well because she knows that she's suffering cuz the
Yeah.
fucking drama sells. It
Yep.
absolutely sells. When she's trashing people and that's the thing it happens it's not just her. It's not just her.
Well,
I guarantee that there are people in this community who would much rather watch someone trashing Natasha than me. I just know that than me when we just don't trash her. I mean, I'll tell her she's a piece of shit, but I'm not going to trash her looks. I'm not going to trash that. I'll trash the shit she does, but not the person the well, it is the person she is, but not what she looks like. You know what I mean? But she
Yeah.
did say if somebody attacks my person, remember? She said that she uses weapons to defend herself if someone attacks her person. Does she mean I just don't think she could swing that thing hard enough to hurt anybody. But anyway, um, she I know it happens in this side of the community. It does because remember like how fucking popular TT was because she would just fucking trash her, right? And
Who? Who?
TT. Oh yeah, yeah.
Who
Nobody,
the fuck's
nobody.
TT?
Yeah,
It's so freaking cold
yeah.
outside.
Mona. Like I don't imagine that it's I mean, I don't imagine it's just like a room full of junk. She probably sells it. She probably has stuff that she gets with all these codes and stuff like that she gets super cheap, and she probably turns around and sells it on Craigslist or on Offer Up or something like that. You know, she doesn't keep all that shit. She probably gets gifts from people, and she probably sells them. That's right, Melissa Jade. Absolutely true. It's like, and it's sad. It's sad, but it happens. It happens. But I would rather have my integrity and my peace of mind when I go to bed at night that I didn't do something against my own character. You know what I mean? Than to have 1,000 watchers or 1,000 views or whatever because it's not worth it to me. But she disgusts me, and I'll talk about how she is vile and nasty, which is why I guess she gets more views, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, she probably didn't actually order them. She just had them like in her cart or whatever. Um yes, Shar. And that's why she's cleaned up her image now is that she's deleted all those videos because she's trying to clean up her image. What is she doing though? Why is she doing? She's just going to be back at it. Oh my God, really, Mona? She did. She said she's going to be matching the people up. That seems fair. That seems fair. Because there is an app. There is an app. Uh-oh. Drink. There is an app that you can, or not an app, a site, Elfster, I think it's called, where you can go in and someone arranges it and you all sign up and you put wish lists in there and there is a limit. I mean, you can place a limit and people put little wish lists in there, and then whoever you are for your Secret Santa, you pick it out, but then you get their addresses. So how's it going to work? Are they going to send her the gifts? Is it going to be off Amazon? How's it going to be? People's social media. So how long do you give her to go right back to it? Do we got like right after the holidays?
Right back to what?
Back her nastiness.
She's
She's doing the
back.
fundraiser to like clean up her.
She's
She's back
she
doing the
held a freaking
nastiness.
sword up and said it was for Mrs. Portland. She's back to doing the nastiness. She's talking
Yeah,
about MRB
but
right now. I mean,
just me. It's called Snap. It's called Snap Camera. It's only for the computer or the Mac for a Mac. It doesn't work on
no,
phones
it works with
for
Windows too.
streaming. You could do it for a computer or Mac. That's what I said. A PC or a Mac.
Oh,
A
sorry.
Mac isn't a computer.
It's not?
It is, but it's not the same. It's
I would have
a
just taken
PC
your
and a
word
Mac are
for
two
it.
different. I mean,
I would have just taken your word for it. Okay.
a Mac and a PC are. I mean, they're the same thing. They're both computers, but a PC is just a different. A Windows PC
Yeah.
and a Mac PC. I guess Mac and Windows works on Mac and Windows.
I can't wait to see yours.
Yeah, it's like a really long, strange, fucking not funny skit. She is definitely back at it right now. But do you think she's gonna like? Is she gonna do this thing? I don't know. Is she gonna be back at it for? She's got to be. She ended her fucking live to start a new one called MRB. You are a liar, so that she would get a bunch of people in there.
And does she?
I'm
How many people are in there now?
sorry, just me. This. Well, I don't. So I don't know how many people MRB has on. I don't know if she's even
No, I
on.
mean,
Miss
oh, now
Heather
she's up to
Dizzle is
383.
back.
So it worked. She's up to 383 now.
Sorry. I had to go look at her stupid ass fucking wish list.
And
Let's just say, well, she's got it very organized. She's got all of her bullshit she wants. And then she's got it subcategorized between like crosses, her favorite gel pens. And then she's got, Dalton has his own shit. And then he has a subcategory, Dalton under $10. And then she's got one for Hannah, which by the way has like a $500 camera set on it. And then you know who's missing from all that?
the kids?
Hannah. Or not. No, I
Oh,
don't even want to say their name.
yeah,
But
the kids.
Let's not say her name.
let's
Don't say her name. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to. Is the niece.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
okay.
Nowhere to be seen.
Are you
on the
kidding
list.
me?
Yeah,
Nope. Promise.
that's
Hmm.
that's disgusting.
Go figure. Yep. Seriously, I'll
That's
send you
fucking
guys the link
sad.
so you can see for yourself. It's super fucking sad. I don't know how
That's so
anybody could
sad.
look at that and see. I just can't.
So MRB apparently has 500 plus in her live right now, and Natasha has 300 something.
MRB has 508, and Natasha has 409. It's jumped up. Y'all,
Ooh,
stop watching her
they're
lives.
battling.
Anyone in this channel, don't watch. Don't give her the view.
I really need to stop. Like there for a while, I was doing better. I wasn't really watching her very much, and she just makes me like I don't like the way I feel. Like I'm so angry,
Yeah.
and I'm not like that. And I don't like. I'm trying to think of somebody else that I have such disdain for, and I can't think of anybody. Like I
I
really
can, but
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna name the person
yeah. Well,
for political reasons.
yeah.
I need to work on that.
Dude,
I've been trying to get rid of that snort my entire life. I used to
get
get bullied. I was called,
really.
yeah, I was called Piggy in
Oh, they
elementary
called me
school.
Piggy.
It was bad. It's much better now, but it was bad when I was little. I like snorted a lot when I laughed. Holly,
Anyway, yeah. Sorry,
it's
I was just
okay.
reading something. Make group should not make one for that. Yeah, it's confusing to me. I wonder how. So how is it going to work for her Secret Santa? Are they going to be able to get somebody's? So she's going to set people up, and then they'll be able to get each other's wish lists from Amazon, or
Yeah, that's
What
what I'd
is
like to know. Like, are these people just getting random people's addresses? Like, no, thank you.
that? No, it doesn't happen like that. No, if you get an somebody if I get your Amazon wish list, I don't see your address.
Amazon sends it to you.
But if you
Oh,
do but
Yeah.
otherwise, how are they gonna get the gifts, right?
right. Ugh,
Because
might
that
get
was the
nice
thing about
things.
Elfster, you do have to reveal your address to your Secret Santa, which that sucked. But I
I've
knew the
never heard of
people in
that.
that Secret Santa, so it was okay. But I
Is
thought
that like an app or something? Like,
Elfster, yeah, it's just like a little
yeah.
website. It's a website, it's not really an app, and you just, like, go in and you can set up, like, uh you set it up and, like, everybody gets an email that wants to join, and then you go and you register, and you just gotta put like, you just there's a wish list you can create, but it's really very limited. So I think somebody created it, um, and it only puts in products that gets them points or something for something
Hmm.
because it's very limited. It's Amazon. It's all fucking stuff from Amazon, but like it's
Hmm.
very limited, in what they offer. There's like it's not like it's just
Yeah,
not all of Amazon. Yeah. So
that's
I
nice.
think it would be easier to do Secret Santa where you just get their Amazon wish list because you don't get their address that way.
Yeah.
But you do get their real
Yeah.
name, but I mean, whatever, that's what it is.
Huh.
Yeah, don't does somebody bully you for your snort?
Me?
Yeah, someone said your snort's not bully worthy.
Yeah, I said in elementary
Just
school
me
they used
said
to call
it's
me pig.
cute, not bully worthy.
No, no one here has, but in thank
Oh,
you, just me. In elementary school they used to call me Piggy because it was bad.
pigs are
Like,
cute.
yeah, when I was it was it made me cry. I like
Yes,
wouldn't
people with
laugh,
social media
tried
too.
not to
The
laugh
fact that
when I was little.
oh, that's sad. People with social media. So she does have that thing for I don't know about the Secret Santa, but she has that thing for the gift giving, like for the families in need, where you give out all that information. But she just had a fucking story about how she had a lead business that Hannah was going to be taking over. Why would anybody want to give them her information or give her their information?
Mhm.
Monica, she still talks about the lawsuit. She still talks about it, just not as it's not like it was when she was really getting the money.
I
And
mean,
I
today
really
she said
hope it's and you
I just heard from my lawyer, like, so she's obviously
mhm.
talking about it.
And I am hoping that it really does get taken down. But here's the thing
Me too.
is all people have to do all people have to do if they want to report it or find a way to
Oh,
figure out what to do, what they can do. Hmm?
be careful about that.
No, I'm not gonna no. No. I'm just gonna say is they just have to do a little research. You just have
Yeah,
to do a
yeah.
little research. We all know enough about Natasha to know that you can go read the accepted uses and figure out what she's doing wrong. Thank you, Melissa Jade. And then go from there.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up. Smash it.
Smash it. We can stroke it. We'd be much better at stroking.
Stroke it to
But
the left. Stroke it to the right.
if we stroke it, then Boston has to be a banana.
Okay.
Are you gonna go look for the banana right now?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
There are people with blinders on, and I personally do not understand this kind of behavior. I don't sorry for them. Sometimes I do. I feel sorry for them. I don't understand it, Mona. I don't understand it, Mona. I can't, but I do feel sorry for them because I feel like I just don't, what I don't understand is that there are so many, look at the banana. There are so many, hi, Moody Mary. There's so many people that have been hurt by her. They're not jealous, they're genuinely hurt. And I don't understand how the people don't get it. They don't see that. They don't see, gosh, you have a lot of people that are hurt by you, right? But then there's going to be so many people that are hurt from her this time.
Yep.
Um, love and life at home. I do get what you're saying. However, it is not the money going into her account is not is it's going it is coming from a fundraiser, but it is not an account that is a fundraiser account. Like I could go onto my personal account right here, right? And create a fundraiser. That account that I have scrolling there, I
No, I
could go
think
into
no, no,
that
no.
and create a fundraiser on.
I
Yes,
I
I
think
could.
I think the
There's a
Christmas
fundraiser.
fund I think the Christmas fund is a fundraiser, not a personal.
No, they're both fundraisers.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were saying that the Christmas fund was a personal fund and not a fundraiser.
No, no, no. No, no.
I
They're both
misunderstood.
fundraisers. What
I
I'm
misunderstood.
saying is
Sorry.
that okay, yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying is that if I made a fundraiser on this, okay, and people started donating to my PayPal, it would be going into the same pool as any other money I receive. Any other money if I receive. If I was getting stuff for, but what happens is now she's got these
Oh.
complaints. They are not looking to see what's wrong. They're not investigating it any further than saying, "Hey, we've got complaints. You need to prove to us that you did X, Y, and Z, right? And
Mm,
then we'll let you have your account back." The whole account is shut down, not just the fundraiser, her entire account. She cannot
yeah.
receive money. She can receive money and she can give refunds, but she
Refunds,
cannot
yeah.
spend money or
Um
or take money out. So
did okay.
hold on. So well, it is now on her to show them that they are fundraising donations. They're donations to a fundraiser. That's what it is. However, it's not necessarily true that that's the only reason she's being reported. Maybe other people did a little bit more research and didn't go and donate to her fund and then make a fraudulent claim, you know?
Mhm.
I love the banana too. Watch how much it can move. Dance. Dance, dance, banana, dance. Look at that banana go. Look at it go. That banana can go. Make it
I
turn
just
around.
want
I know. I'm sorry. Okay.
I just wanted to say the people of social media too said, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, MRB has the wrong jack she looked up. I can't with people. These are the things she jumps on. Incorrect info." So it sounds like MRB looked
Wait,
someone
now
up,
what did she
but
say? Hold on.
the way I'm reading this.
MRB has the wrong jacks. Oh,
Yeah.
oh
So
yeah.
I
So
guess she
she's looking
looked
up
at jacks
Ajax
as the
and it's
wrong
the
church.
wrong one. And so now
Right.
she's
And
running with incorrect information.
hence the
And
"you
yeah,
lied,
and then now
MRB."
what's going to happen? Now Natasha's going to use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is exactly what we were talking about. Ooh, look at my eyes.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's too bad because that hurts the cause, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
It
that's the thing is
100% it
like it
does.
sucks.
I wish we could all get
It
on the
sucks
same
because like
board here.
right. Because then what do we do? Do we sit there and just not call that out? Do we not say, "Hey, like, stop doing that fucking bullshit. Make sure that the information you're putting out is 100% correct or don't fucking put it out." Somebody just put a message on my shit, hold on. A comment on my thing, the same person that told me that I didn't watch MRB. She said that this person said that I was wrong when I did the parody saying Natasha said I used big words, that she said that about Kim, not about me. And I'm like, she said it about Kim, but she's also said it about me. She's also
What?
said it about me. She's also said that I'm not as smart as I think I am. Somebody put a comment on my thing saying that I get
Mhm.
facts about Natasha wrong. And one of the facts that they used is that when we did our parody, and I said that Natasha, and I was Natasha, and talked about me being smart and using big words, they're saying that Natasha never said that about me, and she absolutely did say that about me.
She absolutely did say that about you. Okay.
Yeah. Just because she said it about
Another
Kim too
example of
doesn't mean
people
she
not
didn't say
getting
it
their
about
facts
me.
straight.
It is possible. Yep. I think some subs want would like to leave her, but not leave. They don't leave her. Yeah, the people in her chat because it's their friends, right? That's the community. And you don't just get, if you have a bunch of friends in there and you really don't like what Natasha's doing, w- h- are all of your friends going to agree? Agree, Moody Mary. Happy birthday, Gowan, yesterday. Aw, shift happens, loves Gowan. Yep, she'll lump everybody together, and now it will be they looked up the wrong Jacks.
Mhm.
They are spreading this information about Jacks. Hi,
Yep.
strawberry wine.
I don't care enough about Jax
Well, I
or
hope
any
somebody
of
does.
them to look them up.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
No, me
understand that.
neither. But if that's what you're gonna do, if that's what you're gonna do, get it right.
Yeah.
Strawberry wine sounds good. Reminds me of Boone's Farm, Strawberry
Boone's
Hills Boone
Farm.
Farm. I
Yeah.
believe somebody should tell her too, but who knows? Who knows if anybody will? It's almost like I think
I'm blocked
some people
there.
enjoy the, like, I don't know that they enjoy the misinformation, right? But they
The
enjoy
clusterfuck?
how riled up everybody gets out shit.
Mhm.
Huh?
I said that they enjoy the clusterfuck.
What?
The
The
cluster
clusterfuck, yeah.
fuck.
How dramatic it all gets, right?
Mhm.
The cluster fuck.
Fuck.
Because it all gets so dramatic.
Yeah.
So dramatic.
Oh, I thought you fuck.
But
I just am not a ghost. I thought maybe
did you want to
because Lana named
remind
me a
everybody about
murderer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that situation shift. But I saw something that was like, okay.
um
But
Oh, sorry, Monka.
no, shift. No, obviously I don't listen to her. Yeah, no, I would love to hear your story, shift. I really was. I don't listen to Lana, so I don't know. Every once in a while I get a few messages about some stuff that I just do not fucking understand, and I try to tell people if it doesn't have to do with Natasha, and that's not for just from you, shift, not just from you. But if it doesn't have to do with Natasha and shit that like I've been involved in, I I need like so much more information than
mhm,
just like what you gave
before you
me.
can start
But if
talking about
she
it,
has
yeah.
accused you of being a murderer, I mean, she named you a murderer.
Yikes.
She like said you murdered somebody. She literally said you murdered somebody. I mean, that's not cool.
Mm-mm.
The stuff with Natasha's not going to blow over.
I'll wait till this blows over.
Oh, that's too bad, just me.
That's not gonna happen.
Mad Dog 2020 is not strawberry wine.
She's not. This
Did
isn't
anybody ever
stopping,
used
and
to
she's
drink
not.
Night Train?
Mm-mm.
What was it called? Night Train?
Train.
Night Train?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It was like Mad Dog 2020, but it's called Night Train.
I do remember Mad
I'm
Dog.
sorry your dog is sick, Mona.
Oh,
You don't
Mona's
remember
behind
Night
in chat.
Train? I can't even remember what fucking Mad Dog tastes like. Grape, right?
Oh, I do. Going down
I'm-
and coming back up.
I don't know Mad Dog. I don't think.
Oh my God. But remember when you were a kid and you could get fucking cigarettes, gas, a thing of Mad Dog for like under $10? Like it was incredible.
I don't.
I think when I started smoking, a pack of Marlboros
Yes.
was like,
And strawberry.
or strawberry boons, yeah. Like a pack of cigarettes was like $1.25 of Marlboros.
Really?
Yeah, girl.
Oh my god.
And then the Mad Dog was like $3,
Night.
$3 or $4. And gas was
Night Train wine.
what
Or
about
Thunderbird.
Arborville?
Is
Do you remember
DeLorean here still?
Thunderbird?
What's the other one?
No,
Arbor Mist. Did you drink that?
I remember Arbor Mist.
Night Train is grape flavored wine, 18% alcohol.
Oh,
And
Gross.
Thunderbird was kind of like the same thing.
I used to drink
When I
Zimas.
started smoking, which was, oh my
I
God.
remember Zimas.
When I started smoking, which was probably in about 1985, I was about 15, 14, 15. And that sucked, I know, because like, I was 14, 15 years old. But it was the cool
You
thing to
started
fucking do.
smoking a year before I was born. But I did the same thing. It was the cool
That's
thing
crazy,
to do.
right?
The guy I liked, the guy I had a crush on, who ended up being my boyfriend in high school, smoked, and so I, like, literally started smoking because I want, like, it's a walking PSA ad. I'm a walking PSA
Yeah.
ad, and I quit a few times.
I want to
but
say what year did you start smoking, Heather?
Let's see. I would say like 1990, like 16.
I was probably like
Yeah.
2003.
Because I was
See, I
like a
think
freshman in high school.
I think that you could buy singles back then, remember?
What do
I
you?
think mine were
Oh,
under
just one
$1 when I
cigarette?
started smoking. Pack.
The pack?
No, like a pack of cigarettes was under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like when I started, it was like $1.25 for Marlboros.
Yikes.
What do you smoke now, Holly?
Marlboro Smooth 100s.
I smoke Marlboro Smooths, but not 100s, just regulars. That's crazy. What do you smoke, Heather?
My friend calls them vagina slimes.
Oh, Virginia Slims?
But I don't smoke I smoke Misty.
That's what you smoke
Misty
now?
I smoke Misty Blue 120s. So she calls them the granny cigs because they're super long
Yeah, and
and
skinny.
thin. But like if I smoke a short like a Marlboro Red, dude, I huff that thing down in like 1 minute. I would probably smoke like a carton every 3 days if I smoked shorties.
You inhale strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit that shit. My mom quit smoking like
I want to quit
over
so bad.
a
I want
month
to
and a
quit
half
so bad.
ago. I
Oh,
do
good for
too.
her.
I
Let's quit
know.
together.
No, I don't want to quit. Nobody likes quitters.
I want to quit.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's right.
expensive,
Nobody likes a quitter.
right? It
I
is.
only
It's a
smoke like
gross
three
habit.
cigarettes a day.
For
Yeah, so
real?
you're not even really a smoker. 3 cigarettes a day isn't
God, there's
smoking,
nothing
in my
like
opinion.
smoking your first morning cigarette and
Mm-hmm.
having coffee. Like,
Mm-hmm. I know that those are the things that I'm gonna miss.
I don't know. I'm like, let me have my one fucking device.
For me,
Well,
it's like anytime I feel any kind of stress, even if
yeah,
it's something simple, like not a
yeah,
big deal, but if it's like stressful, like it's such a stress reliever for me. Like unfortunately, I think that's why it's so hard for me to quit is because it's so
but
connected to my
actually,
emotions.
yeah. But medically speaking, it does increase your anxiety and stuff and can make
Yeah.
you feel more anxious. So it's really dumb.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
a
because you feel better.
hypochondriac. I'm a hypochondriac. I always think I'm dying or that I'm gonna die, and so like the fact that I smoke is completely because in my head, anytime I'm smoking, I'm like I'm
I know.
killing myself. So
I
like those two
know.
things combined are
I just
very
fucking love
stressful.
it, dude.
I
I just
know.
love it.
It is so enjoyable. Hmm. Oh well.
So in the 80s, the average price of cigarettes was $1.01.
Yep. How much was it in
Damn.
1990, Holly? I really feel like it was a buck
In the
25.
90s, the average price was $1.93. So I'm
Okay.
just looking at for the whole. So even in the 2000, 390, so 2010s is when it jumped like really like the 2010s. Because
Now, how
even
much
back
is a
in the
pack of
2000s, from
smoke?
2000 to 2010, it was under $4
Yeah.
where I am.
Yeah, how much is a pack there?
Well, I buy them at the uh res, so they're cheaper. So they're like the Marlboro Smooths are like 7.70 a pack, but if I go to
What?
like the
What?
gas station or the grocery store, they're like $10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
they're like close to 11 here.
Yes,
Are you
girl,
kidding
you are a
me?
smoker.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Holy shit, dude.
How much are they
Yeah, it's bad.
there?
I pay about $8 a pack. I can't
That's
imagine, but
cheap.
Where do you
LA,
live? What
there's
state? Oh, fuck
Ohio.
yeah, like probably $15, right? Okay.
No, they're not.
No,
When
they're
I
like
went to
$8 in Ohio.
in California? No, I think
California
you
is
Ohio.
said in
super
LA.
expensive.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I was just saying
I
in
went
LA they're
to
super expensive.
I went to Georgia. Was it in
Oh, that
Georgia
hurts.
or was it in Florida? No, it was Georgia. I went to Georgia. I went to a little place called McDonough
Hmm.
a couple years back on like vacation, and I hadn't been on a vacation out of state for a while. And the fucking drove by a gas station, and the gas station it said like Marlboro's $35 a carton. And I
No,
was like, I'm
A
gonna go buy a
carton?
couple fucking cartons.
all of the
Yes,
cartons.
they
Yeah,
were
I
35 fucking bucks a carton.
was gonna say
I
they're
bought like
so
three
cheap.
Wow.
Like
cartons.
that happened to me
Wow.
when I went somewhere down south. I was like, what? Like, yeah,
And I went to New York
Capris.
City a
I
few
used to
years
smoke for
ago.
Capris.
that was my first cigarette
Capri's.
too. Capri Menthol
My
100s or
first cigarette
120s.
was the Virginia Slim.
Mine was
My
a Marlboro
my
Red. Stole it from
my
my dad.
my first one was a Virginia Slim because that's what my mom smoked.
Yeah. Say Marlboro Red because that's what my dad smoked. My cousin and I stole. My cousin came out to visit,
Good for you,
and
Malhawks.
we were having a party, and she was like, "Can you grab a cigarette from your dad's pack?" And I swiped one when no one was looking, and we walked down the street and smoked it, and I couldn't even walk straight. I was like straight up high.
Oh yeah, that first cigarette.
I
Yep.
remember like the street lights were like moving. I was like, what's going on? Oh, I'm tired, man.
Me too.
Well, I'm usually not because I'm usually outside, like in the cold, alert, sitting straight up, and now I'm laying down in bed.
I saw MJ talking about frying a turkey
I'm
earlier.
trying to think.
About what?
Oh my
MJ,
god,
I was just thinking about
I can't believe it's
Thanksgiving.
almost Thanksgiving.
Fucking tomorrow. Well,
No.
pretty much.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
because today's today.
grill
But
my turkey. Have you guys ever grilled a bird?
grilled a turkey.
I've never grilled a turkey. That
Mm-mm.
seems like it would get really burnt on the outside.
So, yeah, I don't know. I found this recipe and just do it like low and slow. And probably, I don't know. I don't remember if it said cover or full
Indirect
boil.
heat though, right?
I don't remember.
Like, are you like it's gonna be on like in like a pot or a pan or
Yeah,
something on
it would
top
be
of
in
the grill?
like a roasting pan.
Okay.
And then that way I'll
Hmm.
get all the drippings to make the
Mhm.
gravy. And then, I don't
That's
know,
how
I'm
you
gonna,
make gravy?
yeah.
What?
You don't know how to make gravy, baby?
I don't know how to make
Honey.
You don't know
anything.
how to make gravy? It comes from you. I need to teach you how to
No.
cook. Can I teach you how to cook? Why
Go
not?
for it.
We
Why
need a
not?
schooler. You got to make a roux.
You need,
You make with the flour
yeah.
and
If my
yeah,
dad allows me in his kitchen, then I'm game.
you whisk it in there.
Just to cook,
I
just to
just
cook
thought
like
it gravy
one or
came in
two
like a
things, not for
packet.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Okay, but how did they make gravy before packets? Like way back in the day, how'd they make gravy?
Ribbons.
The packets,
I
they
didn't.
do. It
I
does
thought
come
it.
in a packet. That's
I
just
thought
for
gravy was
convenience for
like
some people.
flour. I thought gravy was just like flour and like some spice and maybe like a little cream or something. I didn't realize it was like
And
turkey
animal
juice
fat, some kind of fat.
and animal. Yeah, I didn't.
You
I
can
thought
make
that would be
gravy.
the
You could
cream.
make gravy without fat, without animal fat. You could make gravy with just Crisco. I used to make white, like
Well,
sausage
Sausage
gravy. Like
gravy.
you
what is
Yeah.
remind me
sausage
to
gravy
never
without
eat
sausage gravy?
gravy
Without
again
sausage.
then because I can't eat like
Shit on
I don't
shingles.
digest fat very well because I have no gallbladder. So it's never fun
There's a
after
So have
special
you
I
thing.
eat
have
a
you
lot of fat.
eaten gravy recently?
No,
Oh,
I'm not a
so
big. I haven't eaten gravy since I had my gallbladder out,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
there's
probably
like
not
a
going to eat it.
special
So
measuring cup
the
you
way
can
I
use
cooked a
that'll
turkey last
separate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
and you can make it
Sorry.
without animal fat. You can make it with just like butter.
Chicken broth.
So I made my turkey last year. Have you ever done a turkey inside a paper bag, Heather?
No, but I've heard of that. Was it
I did it
amazing?
last year. It was fucking amazing. You don't have to fucking baste. Oh my god, yeah. So this is gonna sound gross to people because like people get fucking weirded out by this, but it was fucking good. So you take the bird and you
Uh-huh.
I mixed my herbs and stuff in with the with mayonnaise, and then you rub under the
Put it
skin. You put the
under the
mayonnaise
skin.
under the
Yeah.
skin and then all over the skin and everywhere, but you got to get it under the skin too.
Mayonnaise?
and then you
Yeah.
just put it in mayonnaise. Yeah.
Ugh.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's just the oils in the mayonnaise. It's just the
Yep.
oils in the mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, all mayonnaise is oil and eggs. That's all it is.
Yep.
Mhm.
And beaten until it turns into a cream. That's all it is. So, yeah. So, anyways, and then you put it on your roasting pan, right? In your roasting pan.
Mhm.
But then you take two bags, two paper bag grocery bags, and you um slather them with cooking oil, just like soak them with cooking oil. You can even just put them in something, but I just took a brush and just really like slathered them. And then one you put it on in one end, and it's not going to fit in just one. So then you
Right.
take the other one and you slide it over the other end so they kind of come
Mhm.
together in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And you cook it. I mean, I can't remember how long it was that I cooked it for, but it was so fucking juicy and crispy. It was
Mm.
incredible. It was incredible.
Deep fried's the
There's
best I've ever
some of them
had.
say some of them deep fried. Yeah, my brothers don't ever let me cook.
It's so dangerous,
Once in a
though.
while they'll let me fucking do something, but they're just assholes because they always have to do it themselves. But they do. We usually do a turkey, a side of like a salmon, like one side of salmon,
Ooh.
and like usually a big piece of salmon, and then typically a prime rib. But
Mhm.
I don't know if we're gonna do
We
that this
usually
year.
do
Yeah, I
turkey
know my
and
brothers go fucking
ham.
all out.
We do turkey and
Mhm.
Turkey
ham
and
usually.
spam.
Ham.
Oh, ham. Thought you
I'm
said
gonna.
spam.
I'm like
Well, I know there's people
exhausted.
in my
So
family like. Are you falling asleep?
yeah,
Okay,
it's. I'm so sorry. This is not usual. It's because I'm in bed.
it's okay.
It's
You
okay.
know, I would never leave your live
It's okay.
unless
Night, night.
I just
Love
feel bad
you.
because you guys are
Like
talking and
your I
I'm
really
going
like
in
this
and
filter
out.
though.
I like it
Mhm.
too. Well, I like it because like, it's obviously not me, but you'll see when you do it on you. Like it's a good representation of who you are in an art form. If that
Oh,
makes sense.
I don't want to be a representation of
But
me.
you'll look at
I
it.
don't want to
I
look
think
anything
I
like
like
me.
it. I don't like how I look, and I like this. So you'll like it
Mhm.
too. I promise, because you are beautiful, even if you don't think so.
Whatever.
All right. Well, I love you, ladies, so
Love
much,
you
and
too, girl.
congratulations, Holly, on 1K.
Yes.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Love you
You
too.
did
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Good
you.
Sweet,
night.
sweet, and
That's
sweet dreams. I'll
exciting.
talk to you. Talk to you
Sweet,
tomorrow.
sleep sweet and sweet
And
screams.
sweet
And I will play
screams.
with mine tomorrow.
Yes,
And
and then
then
we'll do it
next time
tomorrow.
I go live, I'm camming up.
Yay, I'm
Mhm.
I'm
excited.
camming up.
All right. Love you, ladies. I'll talk to you later.
You
Alright,
too. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
alright. Love you. Good
Mhm.
night.
Mhm.
Oh, I see, Vivian. So what got you fueled up? Thank you, Moody Mary. I don't think so. Thank you. I don't like my face.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, Vivian. I saw. That's we were talking about. Like you gotta vet fucking information, right? You gotta fucking vet that. You gotta make sure. Oh yeah, I just got premium, and I don't have premium on this one. I have premium on my main account, my personal account. This is my brand account. Nice, Vivian. Maybe I will change my premium to this one and then or maybe I could just do a family plan on my other one and then add this one to it. But I can go live and get a community, right? So I don't need that. All right, Heather, do you want to remind everybody about Friendsgiving
Sure.
and then we could go to bed
So yeah.
together?
So for the yeah.
Oh.
So for those who haven't been in the live last night, um, Holly and I would like to try to help two active, awesome members of our community. They're really having a tough time right now, and we just like to help them any way we can. So we're just asking for donations. If you're unable to donate, then we totally get it. Um, and if you're able to, don't put yourself out, $5, $10, whatever, like anything will be appreciated. And at this time, we're not going to disclose who it's for because it's a private, they're private people. And, um, just, it's just better if we just keep it to ourselves. But if anybody is willing to donate, um, please feel free to send your donation to Holly. She's got her PayPal and her Cash App going across the screen.
And it's
And
also on my community tab.
yes, and we will be as forthright as we can with while protecting the anonymity of the folks that we're helping. Um, and yeah, so far it's going well.
We can say
And
how much if you want. I mean,
sure,
I
go
don't,
ahead.
yeah, so far we've got $345 in, which I am extremely happy
It's
about.
incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's incredible, and I mean, that's awesome.
yeah,
And so I would like to try to get more. And I do know there's a couple people that emailed me already to say that they wanted to donate. They just couldn't write this second, so um
yeah.
yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm very excited. And
Me too.
I know that they're going to be
Just
extremely excited.
amazed. Yeah, and we've just, like we're not going to
Thank
say,
you,
oh, well,
Vivian.
this person has to give this amount, or, we're just going to split it right down the middle.
Right.
And whatever we get, each person gets half. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So,
Good night, Vivian. Yeah,
right.
and they're great people, so just know
Yep.
that. And we're gonna it's my community on my community tab. There's a post about it. So anything, literally, guys, anything would help.
Yep. So we just thank you for the donations that you've
Yeah,
already given. That's freaking incredible. And
I
we
think
just
so
really
too.
appreciate it. And I know um, the ones it's going to are just going to be shocked and really
Yeah,
appreciative as well. So I'm
that's
excited.
right.
Holly's excited.
Is oh, I think Vivian left. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
no.
still here.
Yeah. Maybe Dorothy can let MRB know that she had the wrong info. Or I hope somebody is letting her know she has the wrong info because
Yeah, that would be
that's
good.
gonna be, yeah,
So
it's
she
gonna be
could walk that
harmful.
shit back. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna try to find my laptop tomorrow.
Yes.
My God.
Please do.
My bedroom is like a fucking episode off Hoarders. I'm not even kidding. Like it's so bad. Oh,
Mine too. But I work on my laptop, so I have to have that.
yeah.
Mine is really bad and it's so small and I don't have like a lot of I mean my closet's fucking huge, but I like never hang
You just
anything
don't
up
have
because
space.
I have a
Oh,
floor drobe. I like to call it my
same.
floor drobe.
Oh my
But I
God.
have to stop doing that because I have a damn dog.
I hate putting laundry away. I don't
Me
mind
too.
washing it, but it
Me
it
either.
never fucking makes it on a hanger. It never makes it into. I'll fold it up even when it comes out of the dryer, but I'll be damned if it fucking ends up in my dresser. Like fuck that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ugh.
I don't understand it. So I have decided what I'm going to do and I bought a fucking shelving system for this is I've got a shelving system that my fucking baskets will sit on. And so
Mm.
I will wash things and I'll put t-shirts in a basket and I'll put socks in a basket, underwear in a basket, those things, and put them on the shelf. And that because the reason is that I leave them in the basket, right? But then I will
Yep.
leave the basket like next to my closet or in front of the fucking dryer because I just pull it out of the dryer and then I just leave it there. My dog decides every time we walk by it, he has to grab something out of it. Like that's his thing. He just has
Aw,
to
that's
grab one
adorable.
item of my clothing out of the clean basket and drag it to his bed. And
That's
so, especially if
adorable.
I'm following him, it's like he's like, "Oh, yeah? Let me show you what I can do."
That's super cute. My
Um,
cats bring me gifts sometimes.
they said it was the wrong Jax, I guess. If she does actually have the wrong info, the person saying MRB has the wrong info might be wrong. That's true, might be. Hi, Sydney. We're just getting ready to go to bed, but yeah, so I decided that I would just keep doing the basket thing, but then just put shelves up in my room and put the
That's a good
baskets there so
idea.
he can no longer
I did
grab
that
shit
for
out of
my daughter. She had like
instead of a
we
dresser.
have yeah. I mean, we just don't have closet space. Like our rooms are big, but and I've got like a big high boy and a big long dresser, but dude, it's just fuck.
I have too much
I have
clothes.
so many clothes. I bet you I have at least 50 t-shirts. At least. It's ridiculous. I
You know
need to
what
start
I
looking
bought for
into
my
them.
daughter when she was younger? So I had a friend that owned a little boutique. And she when she decided to close her boutique to just kind of move on to other things, she was selling all her fixtures. So I bought my daughter one of the closed circular clothes racks
Oh,
instead of
cute.
yeah, and she could like have like jewelry and stuff on the top, like her jewelry or her makeup or shoes even
Oh,
up on the
that's
top.
awesome. Yeah.
It was, but she didn't take it with her when she moved. I wish I still had. I
Yeah,
wonder if I still have it. I might have gotten rid of it, but I might still
yeah,
have
that's
it.
a
But it
good
was good.
idea. Yeah. I always keep my
Sharcy,
laundry.
if it is the wrong information, is there incorrect info? Is it the wrong person? We don't know, just me. That's the thing. Don't know. I have no idea what she's showing, and I've never done any background information on Jax at all, so I would have no idea. It's so disappointing that if it's the wrong info, as it takes credit. If it's the wrong info, yes, it does take credibility away from it. Does make it look like we're just trying to hurt, right? Not trying to be truthful. And that's important. Jack says because just me, Jax would likely be the one with the court documents because he was charged and found guilty. And Siren stuff, from what I know, is social services, family court stuff. We don't know if the information is incorrect.
Jack, that is not correct.
No, that's not his last name.
That's cute though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't know if it was real or not. I don't know if it's real or not. We don't know if it's real or not because I personally have never done anything
Real
like
life.
go through somebody's background, to
Mm.
check that shit out. Have I seen the stuff people have put out? Okay, yes, because it's been put out, right? So I've seen it, but I've never personally gone to vet it, but I'm hoping whoever puts stuff out is vetting that information. I mean, the only thing I've ever vetted was the the felony grand theft of
Mm-hmm.
Natasha's. And that was the only thing because I had not yet seen her speak on it. I did vet that.
But she said it was dropped, I thought.
No, she pled it down to a misdemeanor. She pled
Mm.
guilty so that she would not get a felony. If she went to trial, it would have been a felony. And her story was not good enough to sway a jury that she was not full of shit.
And see, I could swear, well, maybe that's why how she got through. Because when I was reading the PayPal or like, donation thing, I could have swore that I read that you could not set it up had you been convicted of scamming or some kind of financial crime in your past. I'll have to go back and look and see if I can find it tomorrow. But
But just me, if you see my email there for PayPal, that's my first and last name without the 7-1 at the end. And I'm in the United States. That's pretty easy if you want to do that. So people, my girlfriend at work used to think my name was fake.
okay.
That was like a name I just made up. I used to want to marry somebody with the last name Wood, so I could be Hollywood.
Hollywood. Ooh, that's a good drag queen name.
Yeah, I just wanted to be Hollywood when I was younger. Everybody called me Holly Hobby, which is weird.
I
You
loved
remember
Holly
Holly
Hobby.
Hobby? I know.
Yeah, I do. Mm, I had the lunchbox.
Yeah, so she was charged with a felony. She pled down to a misdemeanor and was convicted on a misdemeanor. That was what the conviction was. And then and then she had probation for a year. You're not an asshat. Are you laughing at yourself because of me saying my first and last name are in my email? But people could make that stuff up. I mean, my thing says Holly Lewis in the news, so maybe you'd think maybe Lewis is my last name, like Mandy did.
Mhm.
Even though Mandy talked to me on Facebook many, many times, so I don't know why she did that. That was funny though. It used to make me laugh all the time.
Jack. That's
Jack.
not even close to heck. Fuck off. Just kidding. That's not even remotely close. Even. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're really curious, you could go to his channel and watch his video in
Yeah.
its entirety. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah. He's doxed himself. I mean, it's not really
Yeah.
doxing, but he's put his full name out there. You're funny,
Mhm.
just me. That's hilarious. I love it. But that's okay. I mean, better safe than sorry, right? Better to be sure that the information you're putting in there is the real information. Are you just me? Are you in a different country? Is just me in a different country? Anyways, I appreciate you, just me, for wanting to donate. I love that. I'm very
Yeah.
excited for them. It's going to be a much better Christmas for the both of them.
Yep. And their families.
Yes, and their families. Absolutely. And they both do have families.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's 12:30. I have to go. But happy Thanksgiving to everyone celebrating. Have an amazing time. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. I mean, Halloween would be my favorite holiday if we could have turkey. You know what? You know
Uh,
what? I'm just going to start having Halloween's giving
mm,
because I'm not like huge on candy. So, like, whatever, the kids, but I could have Halloween's giving, right?
sure.
And I will make purple mashed potatoes and I
Ooh.
will burn my turkey so it's black.
You could
Pumpkin
use those
pie is orange. and it's out of
Yeah.
pumpkins, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna do that next year. I'm gonna have Halloween's giving
They have those purple
because thank
potatoes.
I know I love purple potatoes. If you
Mm.
do them wrong though, if you cook them too long, they turn gray. So the mashed potatoes are gray. They're kind of sad looking. But if you do them just right, they're lavender. They're so pretty.
Ooh. Ooh, you could even put food dye in it
You could put
in
food dye in
regular.
it, especially if you put enough salt, because I think food dye has just a little taste to it. But if you put
Yeah.
enough butter and salt in the mashed potatoes, you wouldn't be
Could
able
be
to see
like
it.
black mashed potatoes, like eating
Ooh,
tar.
black mashed potatoes.
That'd be cool.
My grandson would like he didn't like potatoes for the longest time. Like, what kid doesn't like fucking potatoes? He
Oh.
would like French fries somewhat, but not like he wasn't like a huge potato eater. And then
Mm.
I bribed him. I bribed him one day to eat mashed potatoes, but I had made instant mashed potatoes because I was sick and they were just
Mm-hmm.
easy, right? And
Yep.
I bribed him with something. And he was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Oh my God, these are so good." And now he loves mashed potatoes. But then, then his mom was giving him mashed because he was such a picky eater. It was hard to keep weight on him. He was just so,
Mm.
he was so skinny that, I mean, he wasn't losing weight, but he would like, you're like, you got to eat more, and he was like,
Yep.
not, not underweight, but just too skinny. And, so his mom was making him instant mashed potatoes because he loved them and they were easy, right? And then one day he came over and was making dinner and I made regular, like fucking homemade
Homemade.
mashed potatoes. And he's like, "What are these?"
He's
He
like,
goes,
ew.
like, "What did you do to them?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Because I made the Idaho kind, the Idaho that has like the apple wood and bacon and stuff. And I even put bacon and shit in them in the regular mashed
Ooh.
potatoes. And he was like, "I don't like these. I don't like these."
Oh
I
my
also
gosh.
I also made him eat zucchini because he'll eat broccoli and he'll
Ugh.
eat corn. I love broccoli though. And he'll eat
I do
carrots.
too. I can't stand
Maybe not.
zucchini, but
Oh my God, I love zucchini. I love zucchini.
I
But so
love
I made
Brussels
him.
sprouts,
I love
asparagus.
Brussels sprouts, and oh my God, I can do a mean fucking Brussels sprout with a honey balsamic reduction on it. Oh my God, they're so good. But
Oh.
yeah, but I bribed him to try a zucchini, and he tried it, and he was like, "What is this? This just tastes like broccoli." That's what he said. He said it tastes like broccoli. Is this some kind of
Oh.
trickery? And I was just like, I love it when he does that. What kind of magic is this? He does that all. He says, "What kind of magic is this?" all the time. But so
It's so
yeah, so it's
funny.
so funny. But he doesn't like potatoes. Isn't that weird?
Weird.
So I'll probably have to
Yeah.
make him like a little thing of fake mashed potatoes for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving because he will just be like, "I don't like regular mashed potatoes." Thank you, Jack. Good night, Mona. Thank you.
Hope
Just
y'all
make
have a.
red new potatoes with dill. Yeah.
Ooh, that's good too.
He
Red
does love me
potatoes.
so much. He tried zucchini. He will try most things, but I have to bribe them. Bribe him. I love Brussels sprouts, but I had Brussels sprouts once when I was younger and they were boiled. Who the fuck would do
Mm,
that to Brussels sprouts? Now that I've had good Brussels sprouts, why would anybody boil Brussels sprouts?
I don't know.
They were bitter and they were soggy.
Mm,
And I like them crunchy and crisp and like, oh,
oh,
yummy.
so good. Do you like
So
liver and
good.
onion?
No.
Oh, I do. I
You
used to
do?
hate them. My mom, yeah, she used to make it all the time when I was a kid, and I was like, fuck, this shit stinks and it tastes horrible. But then, like, maybe 10 years ago, I tried it again, and I'm like, oh, I love it. I don't eat it very often because the thought of it makes me kind of sad, but
Well,
um,
I think about the things I loved when I was a kid that you used to just fucking just love, right? Like
yeah.
fucking SpaghettiOs. I tried
Oh my
SpaghettiOs
God.
as an adult and I was like, "What the fuck? What kind of it just goes to show you have
Yeah,
literally no taste buds when you're a child."
yeah. fucking SpaghettiOs. Oh, hamburger helper. Oh my God. I can't
Oh, I
stand it
loved
to
that when
this
I was
day.
younger.
Yeah, right. It
But
was a
now it's like,
dollar.
what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah. Oh, it's so bad. My ex-husband used to always fucking eat those damn Vienna sausages. You like open them up and there's like this gelatinous film across the top. Oh, gross.
Love and Life, you should try with the balsamic a little bit of honey with the Brussels sprouts. It's
You
so
need to
yummy.
send me the recipe for that because the last time I tried to do a balsamic reduction, my whole fucking kitchen, I think I burnt the balsamic.
Oh
And
yeah,
it
that would
just,
be very easy to do. So, or
ugh.
you can just go to Walmart and buy a balsamic reduction.
Yeah, I could do that.
You could. I
Do
mean,
they have a
I
nice,
mean, it's
good, thick one?
oh, it's thick. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
the where you get the where you see the balsamic at Walmart. Walmart's the only
Hmm.
place I've been able to find this. But where the balsamic vinegar, there's these little plastic bottles of balsamic reduction. Yeah, they're really good. If I can't, I can't remember what brand it is. I'll see if
Yeah, if
I
you,
have any in there.
there's a dressing that they make at Amazon out the Outback. It's literally like a balsamic reduction with blue cheese mixed in with it. Blue cheese
Oh,
like
yummy.
creamy. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. So
Yes.
dad.
I also do honey.
Okay.
So I used to hate cooked carrots. I only like
Oh,
raw
this is so
carrots.
good.
And now, but now because I did like a honey, like
Okay.
when I roast my carrots,
Mm-hmm.
olive oil, salt, pepper, a little bit of honey, and now I like cooked carrot.
Mm, yeah. We made
Mm,
pot roast. Not pot
mm.
roast, beef stew the other night. It was pretty damn good.
Also, do you cook with shallots?
I do not.
You should cook with shallots. I don't like. I've just recently started eating onions because onions used to give me heartburn real bad. Raw onions,
Me
right?
too.
But
Yes, yes. Same.
so cooked onions were okay, but I just was not used to the flavor of them because I just thought I just wouldn't ever get onions on anything. But then
Yeah.
I did a like a pan sauce for and it needed shallots and I made the shallots and it was so fucking delicious. And then I had this like crispy shallot recipe. Like they were just so it's just like a milder onion and it's so good. It's so
Mm,
good.
does sound good.
Your carrots are mixed, honey.
No. Oh my
That's funny.
God.
Yes. Oh my God. I love food so much. I love food so much.
Yeah,
I
me
had
too.
I had pan panko crusted tilapia, which I normally don't eat tilapia, but I'm using the food service like I'm using the meal services now where you know they send
Oh
you all
yeah,
the
they
stuff
send it.
already portioned out. And
No.
so
Mhm.
tilapia was the thing. And lemony green beans and couscous. Do you like couscous? I love couscous. I would eat couscous every fucking meal if I could.
I
So fucking good.
cannot. I cannot.
No,
I don't like the texture. It's so
but they're
weird.
pasta. It's little
But it
pasta.
doesn't taste like. I just started eating pasta like within this past year. Like I was not a fan, but I think it's just like if I eat pasta, I always make it with chicken. Like I'm not a
Mm.
hamburger pasta chick.
I'm not like I have really gone off chicken. For some reason, I just do
Oh,
not like chicken lately.
that's my shit. I could eat chicken
Yeah,
every day.
oh my God, tenderloin with gorgonzola and caramelized onions. That sounds so good. See, I used to like up until like a year ago, I would never eat onions. I would never cook with onions ever. And then
Mm.
something happened and I just started cooking with onions again. And I was just like, wow. But I think it was like I cooked with onions. I lied. I did cook with onions when my husband was alive. I did because he liked onions. And so maybe
Yeah.
there was, like, something in me that was just like, "Well, I don't like onions, and he's not alive, so why should I cook with them, right?" Unless there was something that called for onions, obviously, like for real onions, but I started doing this, like, I do this pan sauce where it's just like, I cook some onions and get them nice and sweaty, right? And then I
Yeah, yeah.
throw in some chopped garlic till it's fragrant, and then I put in, like, a quarter cup of water, and maybe, like, a half a teaspoon of sugar and some vegetable stock or beef stock, depending on what, I'm doing with it, and it's
Mhm.
just slightly sweet, and I just love this just a slice slightly sweet with my meat. I don't know why. I'm weird.
Yeah.
I'm
My
weird.
favorite Thanksgiving smell is the fucking butter, celery, and onion for the
Oh,
dressing.
oh, yeah?
That
The
shit is so,
smell?
yeah,
Oh,
it's delicious.
you don't put oysters in your stuffing, do you?
No, but my
My
grandpa used to,
my
and they would always
mother-in-law.
have like a separate dish.
Yeah,
Ugh,
no shit. My
gross.
mother-in-law one year, I think it was maybe the second year I ever went to Thanksgiving at her house. The first year I ever went to Thanksgiving, my husband and I were just dating, and he was supposed to meet me there, and he was fucking late. I'd never met them before, really. I mean,
No.
I met them once. They came to my door when he was staying with me, just randomly. And like, because one of his friends said he was there, he had just like, we were adults, but he was like kind of avoiding his parents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they just like stopped by on a Sunday. I thought they were like fucking Jehovah Witnesses or something because they were all dressed up. And I was like, holy shit. And like, he just was like, kind of like, he ran into the bedroom to hide from him because he was just like, he was kind of in a bad place at the time, but whatever. Um,
Yeah.
it was funny. But so then they invited us to Thanksgiving that year, and I came after I had dinner at my family's, right? And then I went over there and visited them, and he was late. And so I was like standing there with my kid, like just like, what? But then the second Thanksgiving we had with them, she made oyster stuffing with so much sage in it, I thought I was gonna die. I mean, I couldn't even eat it with the oysters, but she had so much fucking sage in it. And she was a good cook, so it was weird. But there was just so
Whatever.
much sage in it, and then oysters too. And I was like, she was trying to force me to eat it, and I was like, "The bitch, I can smell the sage from like, are you smudging the house? Like, I don't know what's happening here." It was like,
Oh
I
my
like
God.
oyster stew. I like some good stuff, but that oyster stuffing was not that
I like
oyster
fried
sage stuffing
oyster.
was not good. She was the first one to get me to eat collard greens though, because she
Ooh,
fried them up in fucking bacon grease, and it was like, "Oh
fuck
my god,
yeah.
these things are so good."
Yes,
They were so
please.
good. Yeah,
I
and
remember,
those
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, no, go ahead. You remember what?
I was just saying, I remember in high school, I had a boyfriend. He was like my long-term boyfriend. We were together like 5 years. And when I went to his family's for Thanksgiving, it's so weird because you have your traditions and your family makes shit the same way every year. And so I went to his family's house and they're stuffing, like we're minimalist, sage, eggs, celery, butter, chicken stock, and bread, you know.
Mhm.
And they had fucking apples and raisins and grapes in their dressing. And I was
No
like,
raisins, no grapes, thank you.
fuck all of this. Like, what? Ugh, no,
See,
thank you.
my brother always makes, like, a couple different kinds of stuffing because he's just like they're just like fucking they're culinary geniuses, my brothers. But he
Yeah.
made this one stuffing one time that had, like, mushrooms in it that were quartered instead of sliced. They were quartered into so they were just, 4 pieces, and thick
Like
ass
button
fucking pieces
mushrooms.
of yeah, yeah, button mushrooms
Uh-huh. Okay.
just quartered, thick ass motherfucking pieces of bread. I don't know how, I mean, they were like the chunks were like, uh, I mean, like a half an inch by like square. It was like they were
Yeah.
huge. I mean, it was the
Cubes.
chunkiest. and it had apples in it, and it had big fat pieces of bacon fucking belly, like pork belly. Oh
Oh,
my fucking god! Like it was like really just like this thing he just decided to do, and he did it, and it was fucking fantastic, fucking fantastic. Normally I just like the minimalist stuff, like dressing too, but that
yeah.
shit. But I'll eat whatever whenever he does it because I just need to see because he does something different every fucking year. And but it was fucking fantastic. I need to ask him to make it this year. Oh, that's only a couple days away. He usually starts cooking about a week in advance. I swear to God, I feel like it.
Oh my
He like
God.
brines his turkey. He brines his turkey for
Oh,
like 3 days and like just like keeps it in this ice cold. Well, I mean, in this brine of like I
salt.
don't know, salt and salt and herbs and usually there's some fucking citrus in there. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. My brothers are fucking fabulous. My brothers are fabulous cooks.
that's
But they won't let
awesome.
I'm a good cook too. I am a good cook, but they just have no confidence in me. No confidence. They tried to get me I made a prime rib one time and it was absolutely motherfucking perfect. 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 And they're like, "You've never cooked anything for," and I'm like, "Do you not remember the prime rib you let me make? Because like you were like,
Uh-huh.
"Okay, you can make the prime rib. We'll have plenty if it doesn't work out." And I'm like, "I'm a good cook. Like I don't know why you keep saying this shit." And it was
I've
perfect. It
never.
was fucking perfect, and then they're like, they forget about it. Assholes.
I've
I'm just a
never made
baby
a
though, so
prime rib.
apples in stuffing or dressing is great. It is actually. There was apples in this too, but it was just so chunky and like rustic feeling, like very I don't know
Yeah,
how to explain
earthy.
it. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
could just see
You
all the
like
pieces,
Waldorf
like you could
salad?
Waldorf salad is like the apples and walnuts and right?
Grapes, marshmallows,
And
yeah,
whipped
little
cream?
mini marshmallows. No, it's made with mayonnaise. Which, speaking of, when you were talking
No,
about
I do
mayonnaise,
not.
have you ever
Yeah.
made your grilled cheese with mayonnaise instead of
Yes,
butter?
all the
Holy
fucking time.
shit.
Yeah, life changing.
Cheese rustic.
It's fucking fantastic and so fucking good at the same time. Just me. Um, so it's made Waldorf is made with mayonnaise, and I've never had it. My mom
Okay.
made a fruit salad, and I've never seen anybody do this before, ever since, ever.
Please, please
And
tell
it
me it's the
was
apricot jello with the celery.
no, uh-uh.
Yeah.
No, it was usually, I mean, like all sorts of different fruits, right? And like a
Uh-huh.
cocktail salad, like a cocktail fruit cocktail, right?
Uh-huh.
But but then drained so it's not got juice in it, and then just mixed up with whipped cream and walnuts, and it was fucking
Oh yeah.
delicious. I don't
Yes.
know, I'd never seen anybody do it since then. Nobody that I've ever gone to anything has ever made a fruit salad like that. It was
My
just
aunt did
delicious.
that, and I can't remember. It was just like that, except I feel like she added a pack of vanilla pudding or something to it. I
She
don't
might have added
know.
something to it. I don't know. My mom was also an excellent cook, but she never taught me to cook because I was the youngest of 5, and it was just hard
Yeah.
enough for her to get all of us to fucking eat at
Right.
one time without sabotaging each other's milk glasses or fucking throw we
Um.
were terrible. But she made
Oh,
applesauce. We had an apple tree in our backyard and she would pick the apples and she would make applesauce and her applesauce was so delicious. But I that was the only applesauce I ever knew, right? So
yeah.
when I first moved out on my own and my daughter was like, because I lived with her for a little while my daughter was young, and then I moved out on my own. Um, and my daughter was starting to eat like solid foods, right? I
Hmm.
went and got applesauce at the store. Like she was not eating baby food; she was eating more grown up foods. I went and got cinnamon applesauce, treetop cinnamon applesauce, and I took a bite and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this? This is not."
You're
My
spoiled.
mom's applesauce tasted like an apple pie in a fucking jar without crust. That's what it tasted
Oh
like.
my God.
Yeah, it was fucking delicious.
I love apple butter too. Oh my gosh.
I don't understand the mayonnaise with fruit though. I don't understand that.
I don't either, but it's like a sweet and tangy. I don't know. It's delicious.
I'm gonna ask my mom if it wasn't whipped cream, if there was mayonnaise in there, because she may have just lied to me. But I don't think
Should have.
so because I feel like because it. But I feel like don't you would whipped cream like melt? Would it hold up? Maybe it was
Um,
mayonnaise.
yeah, you should ask her.
I'm gonna
One of
with
the
whipped cream,
restaurants.
Jack, and vanilla pudding, but with whipped cream. Like maybe the vanilla pudding like held the whipped cream up, made it hold up. Because I feel like whipped cream would just melt, turn like real liquidy after a while.
I don't
Huh.
know.
I'm gonna ask
It's
her.
amazing.
I'm gonna ask her. I also make a cold pasta salad that has shrimp in it, that has a mayonnaise base
Mm,
that is really fucking badass too.
um,
Really, really good. And deviled eggs. Except for fucking deviled eggs are like the
oh,
bane of my existence. I will eat 3 dozen
yeah.
deviled eggs.
Deviled egg farts are the worst.
Deviled egg what? Farts?
Fart. Yeah.
So, okay, Jack, it might be with the vanilla pudding as long if it but I don't remember I just feel like mayonnaise would not be something I could.
Mm,
I mean, I
either.
like mayonnaise, don't get me wrong,
You
but
should
I
try it.
don't.
Just make a little, just take one apple, core it, and peel it.
Mhm.
Put a couple grapes, a little handful of mini marshmallows. You said no to the raisins, and just, oh, celery. Celery
Walnuts?
as well. Yeah.
Celery?
Yep.
Ew. I don't like celery. I don't like celery except for
Um,
by itself with peanut butter. Celery in
um,
things is weird for me. It's a weird texture except for chicken salad. I can do it in
That's so
chicken
funny
salad.
because I'm the same way with tomatoes. Like I love tomatoes and Chipotle burritos, but I will not eat them on my sandwiches or burgers or what. I cannot stand
I'm gonna
tomatoes.
ask my mom if she did it with mayonnaise because now I'm starting to think that she maybe did it with mayonnaise. Because yeah. Did any of you eat a Miracle Whip with peanut butter? My
Isn't that
mom used
what
to make
Elvis
peanut butter
ate?
toast with Miracle Whip. What?
Isn't that what Elvis ate?
Miracle Whip and peanut butter? No,
And
he
banana
ate peanut butter
sandwiches.
and didn't he eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches? Or
I
was it
thought it was peanut butter,
something as weird
mayonnaise,
as
and bananas.
maybe? But have you ever had peanut butter and Miracle Whip toast?
No, I hate Miracle Whip.
It well, I do too, except on peanut butter toast.
Huh.
So Elvis used to eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches or peanut butter, banana and bacon sandwiches, but no mayonnaise. Sometimes honey. Honey and peanut butter. Yum.
Oh my God. I love that.
Now we gotta go eat. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna go eat like a shit ton of food.
I know. Because it making me hungry.
I'm just gonna see Jack. I think my mom may have been using mayonnaise and just lied to me because I have seen the Waldorf salad, but my mom put all the fruit in it. There was grapes. Well, not all the fruit. There was no strawberries in it.
Yeah.
There was cherries. It was just like a pears, peaches. It was just like a cocktail salad, you know, the fruit cocktail
Fruit
that you get,
cocktail.
fruit cocktail, and you just drain the juice out of it. It was just like that, but with some cream in it, so I'm gonna ask her what the fuck she did. Tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, balsamic vinegar, and fresh basil. That is a caprese salad, and I also love prosciutta, prosciutta,
Shoot.
bracuda, bracuda, prosciutta. I
Mhm.
love prosciutta. Bruschetta.
Do you like fig jam with
Yes, I
brie?
do love
Oh my
fig jam.
god.
Oh, with brie. Oh my god. I love fruit and cheese.
Women. Oh, so good.
Wait, are you the one that says they eat brie every day? Somebody said they eat brie every day. No, that's Tiffany.
No.
Tiffany eats like brie every day. I like sweet apples like Honey Crisp or um Pink Ladies. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chicken. Jack said
Chicken in a
puts
Waldorf
chicken in
salad?
the Waldorf salad?
That's
Get
not a
the fuck
Waldorf
out of
salad.
here.
That's just a chicken salad, isn't it? Triple cream brie, yes. My That's the other thing that my brothers do is always they have a fancy ass cheese platter. Always.
Mm.
I'm
You
looking
like
up Waldorf.
decorating cookies?
What?
I love watching these baking shows, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that this year. I'm gonna go balls out and do like a royal frosting to decorate my cookies, make all the colors and pipe it, and they're gonna look fucking great. And then I do them, and like an hour into it, I'm like, the fuck was I thinking? Like, they're not cute. I'll send you pictures. It's pretty funny.
Uh, Jack, does it? Yes, hold on, honey. Jack, does it have and it has mayonnaise, um not whipped cream? I don't see anything yet, just me. But I did get um a couple last night that didn't come in for a couple hours after they told me they were sent. Um what were you were just talking about the oh, have you seen Crime Scene Kitchen?
Yes,
I loved
I
that
love
show.
it. Me
That
too.
was
Very clever.
I thought it was great. I
I
never guessed any of the desserts
yeah.
because I don't know about all that
I
shit.
I watch all like the holiday baking championship, holiday cookie challenge. I love Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen, like all those cooking shows.
Jack, I just looked Waldorf salad up. I just looked it up. Waldorf salad is a fruit and nut salad generally made of fresh apples, celery, walnuts, and grapes dressed in mayonnaise.
Boom.
Traditional.
And you know how it got started? At the Waldorf Hotel.
Oh, I imagine.
So it's fancy.
However, variations have poultry, raisins, yogurt dressing,
Oh. So
cauliflower and corn. Ugh.
we're all right. Oh my God. Speaking of cauliflower, do you do you like 7 layer salad? Oh my God.
What's 7-layer salad?
Oh, so the first bottom layer is lettuce. Then you top that with um I don't know. I can't think of the order of the layers. Okay, so lettuce, then cauliflower. No, cauliflower goes on top. At any rate, it's basically 7 layers. It has lettuce, cauliflower, a mayonnaise, like a sweet mayonnaise dressing. You mix it with like sugar and add a little bit of vinegar, frozen peas, bacon, the dressing itself. and maybe some onion. Oh my gosh. And you
How
let
do
it
you
sit
eat it?
overnight. You make it like in a we use a big bowl so that it's like in actual layers, and then you just scoop it out. But the dressing kind of seeps down overnight.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yummy. I'm looking it up. It looks delicious. I like salad.
I love
I
that.
make I make like a bean dip, a layered bean dip.
Ooh, with
So
guacamole.
Arby's used to have like I don't like Arby's because it just that's another thing. That is another thing that made that I liked when I was younger that I'm just like, what the fuck was I thinking? This is not good. But they have every every once in a while they have these special sandwiches, um, and they have a grilled chicken and pecan salad sandwich,
Oh
and it
yeah,
is
yeah.
so fucking good.
Oh
I bet you can mimic it at home so easy. So easy. So I do
yeah.
quite often. Now I want one real bad. I'll eat it for like 3 days in a row. No
Yum.
peas. Yeah, I don't like peas either. Peas freak me out. They do. They freak me out. I don't like peas. I don't like peas. But most of
I
all the
don't like
rest of the I don't like corn
looking.
off the cob.
I don't like green peppers or any peppers, like red peppers or yellow ones. Those give me heartburn so bad. I mean, I like the
Red
way they
and
taste.
red and yellow peppers, like bell peppers?
Yeah,
Really? Because they're so mild.
I know.
Then they give you heartburn. Raw or even cooked?
I don't eat them cooked. I, it's been so long. I just remember, I don't think I like the taste either. And I feel like I burp them up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's how I am with raw onions.
And cukes. I love cucumbers, but they do the same
Yes,
thing.
just me, thank you. Thank you so much, just me. I'm sorry, I can't just like you're so generous. Thank you. I'm sorry. She said no
Mhm.
recognition needed, but I can't help myself.
Oh, thank you so much, just me.
Yes.
So kind.
I just will have the bacon, the lettuce, and tomatoes and some bread. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. No peas.
No cranberries. Black.
Mayo, sugar, and cranberries. Bacon, lettuce, peas, cheese, mayo. Okay, is this all one thing? Like one dish? Peppers and onion. Cranberries, that's interesting. I won't, just me. I won't tell Natasha.
Mhm.
But yeah, so now I'm like fucking starving. I'm gonna go make some
Yeah.
couscous maybe. I love couscous. Oh
Well,
my fucking god. I'm so sad that you don't love couscous.
me too.
I
I
make
want to.
Is it just because it's in little balls? You don't like having balls in your
Maybe.
mouth?
I like having balls in my mouth and on my
Just not
chin.
tiny balls.
Sweaty
And I
balls.
like yeah, I like sweaty balls. You like having
Oh,
sweaty balls in your mouth?
I like the way they feel.
Jack, that actually I mean, I just that's a lot of that's like more than 7 layers, I feel like, but maybe it's not. You like big balls?
And you
I like
cannot
kicking
lie.
big balls, mohawks.
Ew, what if we put all the ingredients for tonight's trip together?
The garbage
What?
disposal, yeah. There were
That's
some
like a dare.
things. I like
Mhm.
big balls and I cannot lie.
You
I think
otherwise
balls are
can't do
useless.
that.
I
There's
I do
something
a 7-layer
silly with them.
bean dip, like a bean taco dip, I guess.
Mm,
I don't know what to call it.
That sounds
Five
good.
5 layers, maybe 7 layers? Is it 7 layers? I do that, and then I make,
Min
the pasta
Minnesota
salad. So good. Stretchy ball
stretchy
sacks.
ball.
I like stretchy ball stacks that I can
Mm.
nail to a piece of plywood.
Whoa! I've got big balls. You've got big
I forgot about that song. But he's got the biggest balls of them all.
balls of them all. That should be your theme song, Holly. Your
Y
intro.
yeah, saggy gray balls. Oh my god, gray balls? That person
Yikes.
should get to the doctor if they have gray balls.
Yikes.
That's funny.
I remember the first time I saw a pair of balls. Can I tell you this story? It's so
Yes, you could
gross.
tell me. Oh my god, it's so
So
gross.
it is. It's so gross. When we were little, uh, we had several different babysitters, but at one point, like they became caretakers of my grandparents, and so like my parents would just drop us off at my grandparents' house where their caretaker was, and she would watch take care of us all. But my grandpa used to go around with no underwear and these short fucking shorts, and I his balls were hanging out like down the side of his leg, and I was so creeped out, and I didn't even know what they were, and it was gross.
Yeah, that is
And old man
gross.
balls. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
bean taco dip jack. That is gross.
Mm,
I can't remember the first time I saw a pair of balls. But I had 3 older brothers, so it probably was when I was fairly young.
yeah, I wish I had brothers or a brother.
How about fruit pie with cookie crust and cream cheese? Cookie
Oh,
crust?
that
What is
we
it?
call, I call that fruit pizza. I take like a sugar cookie dough and I press it into a cookie sheet so that it looks like
Uh-huh.
a pizza crust. And then you bake
Mhm.
it and you mix like cream cheese, sugar, and a little bit of vanilla. And you put that down and then you lay fruit out like strawberries, blueberries, and then you can cover it with like that strawberry gel or just leave it plain. It's so good.
Nice. I've never had that. I do like
Mm,
pie.
you would probably, I love anything with cream cheese is pretty fucking amazing in my book.
Good morning, Tahid. Ham balls, cordon bleu balls. There's a bar here that sells cordon bleu balls. So it's like they call them cordon bleu balls.
Hilarious.
Chicken
So it's like
cordon
chicken
bleu balls.
with
Yes,
ham
and
and
so yeah, in a little ball, like in a little ball. But like it's just the funniest fucking thing. Can I get some of your blue balls?
oh, Jack, that's really good too. I'm gonna screenshot that
Well,
because I forgot about that and I love it.
Mel Hawks, I don't blame you because they are useless. Um, do you guys have a what is the name of it? Fucking what is the name of that fucking oh my god, it's a fairly large gas station, not Wawa. Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. It's in
TNA,
no,
tits and
it's either
ass.
in Florida or Georgia. I know that for sure. It's not Florida, in Georgia. It's very popular in Georgia. Oh my god. QT? Quick Trip?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe Quick Trip? But that might have been the other. Anyways, they have a breakfast pizza there in their, the hot, ready to eat, whatever. That was fucking the most amazing fucking little piece of fucking heaven think I've ever experienced.
Hmm.
Don't don't say excuse your contributions. I love hearing you. QT, yeah, Quick Trip, right? Have you ever had their little breakfast pizza? It's like it's got like fucking sausage egg. It's got like a kind of a thicker like pan crust, right? But not. It's like almost like a biscuit crust. It's not like a pizza crust. It's definitely a little bit different, and it's got like scrambled eggs and white gravy and sausage and cheese, and it's so fucking good. Oh my god, it's so good. But I
Okay,
can
now
never
Jack's
find
starting
shit
to,
like that here. Huh?
oh, I was just saying, Jack's starting to freak me out. Now he's talking about cheese balls covered in nuts, which I don't like the nuts, but my mom has made them that way before. But the cheese ball with dried beef, green olives, and scallions, cheddar
Okay, I can't
cheese.
do green olives. I can't do any olives.
Mhm.
I do uh I do a salmon cream cheese ball. So it's
Mm.
smoked salmon, cream cheese, some Worcestershire, green
Yeah.
onions,
Mm.
and or scallions if you want to call them scallions. And that's it. Yeah, I think that's about it. And then rolled in crushed almonds. So fucking good. Oh, we
Wow,
gotta
dude,
have
I've
to.
never
That's
made it
usually
with
one of the ones I
salmon.
make for. Huh?
I've never made it. Maybe I'll do it. My
Do it.
sister's a vegetarian, and I usually make her a separate cheese ball because she doesn't eat the beef. But
Mm-hmm.
damn, salmon and cream cheese, like late lox and bagels. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so good.
Yeah, yeah. You
Do
should
you
try it.
use like I'm going to like I cannot wait. So do you buy like the little slivers, like the thin sliced salmon and just kind of like cut it up, or
No, I buy
do you
like a
buy the tin?
smoked salmon, not lox, but the smoked salmon, like that's like a big piece of salmon.
Uh-huh.
It's not sliced, it's just like a piece of salmon and then it
Yeah,
flakes off. Yeah, I got
like a,
that. Yeah, and then
and it's
flake
already
that
cooked
really.
though.
Hmm? It's
It's
already
already
cooked, yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah, it
Oh
is
yeah,
smoked
so
like that.
done.
And then yeah,
Sure.
and then it's so good. It is so good. I think it's Worcestershire. I'm sure it's Worcestershire. And you can just
Yeah,
look up smoked or I mean, I don't know, because I kind of fucking started doing this about like my husband was still alive, and I don't even know if I ever had a recipe, but I just
yeah,
know how to do it when I do it, right? So there's probably
sure.
recipes online, but then yeah, I do
Yeah.
like a either slivered or crushed almonds or chopped almonds. So good. Yes.
Is Jack a
So
boy
good.
or a girl? Jack, are
Jack's a
you a
girl.
boy or a girl? Okay,
Don't ask her gender.
sorry. I was just curious.
I'm just kidding. But Jack is is a woman,
A a Jill.
a Jill. I get a lox platter right before Christmas, kick off our all day movie marathon. I do
Mm,
like I do like lox, but but it's a little different than smoked salmon. Lox is. It's just I mean it is a smoked salmon, but it's a little different than the kind of smoked salmon I'm used to. Because I'm used to like the just the piece, just a big piece of salmon that's smoked. It looks like a piece of salmon you ordered at the restaurant, right? But it's smoked and it's fully cooked, and it's just, oh God, so good. Do it, do it, do it here, Heather, because I want to hear about it.
I will. I do. We make it every Christmas Eve, but I'm kind of like, I kind of low key want to get it tomorrow. Make it
You
tomorrow.
should.
I
You
should. Dude,
should.
I've been to the store so many times in this past week, like more than I would like.
Mm,
Yeah, I like food.
I love food so much. I love food. I would have a cooking channel myself if I had more room in my kitchen.
Yeah.
How long have we
Ooh.
been talking about food, just me? A
Oh,
long time?
wow.
But you
Speaking
know
of,
what I'm going to say? We already have
what?
talked about poop today, so it's good
Yeah, poop and buttholes.
because poop and buttholes and food. Like that's what my channel should be called.
Costco. If you go to Costco, Holly, you should try their spinach artichoke dip.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
shit.
So good.
Oh,
So good. But I've been
so
kind of spoiled because I have a pizza place here that has a spinach artichoke dip that is like
to
nothing. It's
die.
out of the fucking world. Do you guys like hummus?
Yes.
I make the best hummus in the world.
And pita.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like pita. I will toast the pita a little bit, um,
mm, or
hummus, and I
naan.
make my hummus homemade, of course. It's kind of garlicky, but my family just fucking
Just hates
devours
it.
it. And then, but I like mine. I like to take the hummus triangle and then or a pita triangle to put the hummus on top, then a slice of cucumber and a slice of tomato, some salt, and
Mm.
I just love it just like that. Okay, Melhawks. So yeah, it's brined. It's cooked. It's alternatively cooked, brined, but it's definitely not like smoked salmon like I know smoked salmon to be. It's like those thin little slivers of salmon, yeah, but this is like you flake the shit out of this shit and just oh my god. I can't wait for you to make it, Heather. I'm so
I
excited.
know.
I
Me
like t-
too.
I like when people like make something that I told them how to make or suggest and then they
Yeah.
tell me or when I tell them to eat those archway fucking cookies and someone fucking does it and they can validate
And
me.
then they're like, I love it so much.
Pickle fries,
And
I
then
don't
you're
like pickles either.
like, what?
Spicy hummus, I've never done like spicy hummus. I mean, I do like it's garlicky, but it's not spicy per se. And I'll tell you what, I bought um what is it called? Vitamix long time
Oh,
ago.
you got the
Oh
fancy
yes. I
mixer.
bought a Vitamix and I
Those
will
things are
tell you that it
expensive.
is paid for itself in hummus. The amount of
Oh,
hummus I can make for cheap in that thing in a minute is like it is paid for itself in hummus. So I don't ever buy hummus anymore. If I want hummus, I just make it and it's like 2 cans of garbanzo beans, one drained, like however much garlic you cloves of garlic, the oil, cumin, lemon juice, sesame seeds, whole sesame seeds. You got to get them so they're whole, they're naked. Salt and pepper, or not pepper, just salt. Is that it? That's about it. Throw it all in that fucking bitch. Turn it on high for a fucking minute, and it's done.
boom.
So good.
Oh my gosh,
I don't.
Mel. I got this bread. Somebody sent me as a gift for Christmas last year, and it's from New York, and it's made, I can't think of the name of the company. Maybe it was Dave's or I don't know, but this shit, it's Jewish like cinnamon bread, but it's made in a
Mm.
very particular way. So like it's basically layers, like they fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. And so into this loaf, I just can't even, damn
Does
it.
it look like? So does it look like it's like when it's sliced, it looks like spirals
Uh-huh.
inside?
No, it doesn't. I'll look for a picture of it and send it to you on Messenger.
I
Um,
love pesto.
yeah, pesto's good.
I love pesto. I like sun-dried tomato pesto too so much. There's a place called Fred Meyer's here. I guess it's just like a Kroger. And
Yeah.
they have this Toscano pasta, cold pasta that
Mm,
has like sun-dried tomatoes, like bow type. Oh my God, it's so good and so fucking good.
mm.
Oh yeah, pesto's so easy. Pesto is so easy to make. I love pine nuts too. I like putting pine nuts on pizza. I like fucking pine nuts in so many different things. They're expensive though. Pine nuts are fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Pine nuts and cashews.
and pistachios.
Are
I can't believe
pistachios
how much
expensive?
all the groceries have gone up like lately.
Yeah, I know. I know, and I went to Walmart, so I go to Walmart for a few things, right? Things that are not gonna make a difference in quality, right? Like, I can get my peanut butter anywhere, right? As long as it's my peanut butter, it's good. It's cheaper at Walmart. But I was looking for
Yes, Jack. Yes.
what was I looking for? Oh, crack pizza. I call it crack pizza. Every once in a while, I just want Tostinos, right? To
Uh-huh.
to Tostino's party pizzas, the little party pizzas?
Yeah.
Every once
Yeah.
in a while, I crave those little bitches, and we call them
Uh-huh.
I call them crack pizza because they're so fucking good, they're like crack, and, my grandson thinks I call them that because they have a cracker crust, but I call it crack pizza. So I went there because they have, like, a box of 4 for, like, really fucking cheap, and they didn't have any. They didn't have fucking
Oh,
any. The whole thing was fucking empty. That was
bastard.
fucking freaky.
Babka, that's it.
Babka so it's cinnamony?
Yes. Th- There's cinnamon babka, and then they also sent a chocolate one. Holy shit.
So what's that taste like? I mean, is it a
Yes,
sweet bread?
cinnamon. It's sweet bread. Yeah, it's like a sweet bread, and it's just I don't even know how to describe the
I'm
inside other
looking
than
at
it looks
it
like.
right now.
Oh, okay, there you go.
That looks amazing.
And
How have I
it's
never
like gooey, like the cinnamon. Oh, Jesus.
had this?
I feel like I really want to send you a loaf, so please, maybe send me your email address.
You can send
Or
it through
your
email?
Yeah, I'm gonna send a picture of it. You can just lick your phone screen.
I would too. This looks
Um,
fucking delicious.
Yeah, so
I mean,
good.
that is crazy.
Yeah,
That
I'd
is
never heard of it
amazing.
either. And I have a friend that lives in Florida. She always sends something during the holidays, and I was like, oh man, when she gave, then I ordered it for somebody else because I'm like, when you get something that you like, it's like, just like Boston and that uh last Halloween thing. She's like, please do it. I'll pay for you. I'm like, dude, I can pay myself.
Mm.
Like, you just want them to experience it, just like the cheese ball, the salmon cheese ball.
Yes,
So funny.
absolutely.
Babka.
Oh, babka. Okay, darling. I'm gonna
All
go to
right.
bed now because I gotta take my mom to. She's selling her car to my son-in-law because
Hmm.
she just doesn't want the car anymore. She doesn't want to have a car anymore. She said, she said, "You can take me everywhere I need to go." And I'm like, okay. So, and he needs a car
Hmm.
because he wrecked his car a little while ago, and so
Hmm.
I have to go take them to take her home from getting the title transferred. So,
Oh.
yeah.
All right, girl.
So,
Well, thanks for having
all right.
us.
Thank you for just spending all this time talking about food
Talking
with
about
me.
food.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do like a food live one of these times where we're just gonna do this the whole fucking time. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody that donated. Everybody that yes, I
Yeah.
have a Trader Joe's. What are you gonna tell me to get at Trader Joe's, Jack? I will wait for a couple minutes to see what you say.
They used to have these coffee cappuccino meringues, and they quit making them, but oh my God, they were so good.
I'm gonna give you a pie recipe too.
Me?
Yeah.
What kind of pie?
It's a cappuccino pie. It's really
What?
yummy. It's really yummy. It's really yummy. So it's very easy too. All right, guys. Good night. Good
Good
night,
night,
just
just
me.
me.
Thank you for all the. Thank you, Love and Life at Home. Thank you, just me. Thank you, Melhawks. Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
Thank you for sitting with us and talking food. It was great. We
Yeah.
should
Thanks
have
for
a
being here.
recipe swap.
All right, Holly, I'll talk
All
to you
right.
later. Love you guys. Talk to
All
you
right.
soon.
All right. Love
Bye.
you, everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.